Master. What does it mean to cultivate immortals? It is better to share bliss with an apprentice. Master, do you have the heart? Just leave the disciple like this?
Bold evil,
Master.
dare to disorderly my heart. Let's die. "30,000 years of accomplishments finally completed.
Master.
The demons still dare to make it.
Master is me.
I thought it was a demon.
Master, I don't mind. Master, do you really want to go back to the human world?
I still have a tie in the world. Must go back, you stay in the celestial practice. We master and apprentice. We'll meet again one day.
But if you insist on going back to the human world, the accomplishments of 30,000 years will be destroyed.
It's only 30,000 years of accomplishments. It's not worth mentioning. YIFEI went for the division.
Master, where are you going? I will go where?
Yunzhou direction by Hong Guanri. The lord of the country is full of splendor. This is the sign of the exiled immortals coming, exiled immortals. Yes, I recorded in the temple of Tianzhi. There are fallen immortals from outside the sky, shifting mountains and reclamation. Wave can level millions of troops. Uphill can live dead flesh bones. Congratulations on extending your life for thousands of years. The immortal comes. This is the blessing of the summer. There are immortals in the kingdom. The power of changing dynasties to reverse the universe. If it can't be used by us, I'm afraid. My will is in Yunzhou. Convene an immortal searching conference. Looking for the immortal. Compliance. You've been taking care of him for 3 years. How long do you have to take care of it?
Yeah, this man dragged our family down for 3 years. You've done your best to take good care of it.
But he is my husband.
He won't wake up. Either for you or for him. Is a kind of relief.
Ali has done his best to you in the past 2 years. Now it's time for you to embrace a new life. Oops.
The nurse came in to collect the body. Let's go.
Cheat corpse.
How am I in the hospital? Divorce agreement. MOMO wants to divorce me. Should have just written. Where's my wife?
Are you a person or a ghost?
What do you say?
You scared the hell out of me. I thought you were lying.
What the hell is going on here?
What else can happen? Your wife doesn't want you.
How is that possible?
Even your oxygen.
XU old man died.
XU has passed away.
Grandpa, grandpa, grandpa.
Miss XU, I'm sorry. We've done everything we can.
Miss XU, I'm sorry. Prime Minister XU has passed away. It's really a good man who doesn't live long. If it weren't for XU's help, you wouldn't be alive today.
How to say this?
How do you think you've been in a vegetable for the past 3 years? Those people in your wife's family. I don't want to pay a dime if it weren't for XU phase. Charity fund, you're already dead.
Then why would he save me?
XU Xiang devoted his life to charity. After he learned about your situation, your medical expenses will be free. This hospital is XU Xiangjia's industry. It's a pity that such a good person.
Grandpa.
Miss XU, people can't come back to life after death. I'm sorry for your change.
Who says you can't come back?
You are.
I remember him. He was the vegetable in the next room.
Vegetable people wake up.
What did you just say about resurrecting?
This man has just died and his soul is still alive, such as I timely shot. He can also be returned to the world.
Nonsense. Where's the charlatan? You can still come back to life. You think you are a fairy.
How do you know I'm not?
I don't know the so-called.
Miss XU, he may have been lying down for a long time and his brain is broken.
Stupid if time is delayed. Even if this statue is unable to return to heaven, you can afford it.
Do not let him try.
Miss XU, you have to believe in science. XU Xianghua has already gone. You have to accept this fact.
Miss XU, this man is here. I'm afraid it's for cheating money. You must not believe him.
I'm only here to repay a kindness. Whether you believe it or not, it has nothing to do with this seat.
Old XU Xianghua life for the country and the people. His remains you cannot desecrate.
Somebody get him out of here.
Noisy.
Why can't I move at all? This is not scientific.
This is really a fairy means.
3 souls and 7 spirits have not yet left the body. Heaven nourishing God's second nourishing form. Shin Qing Yipping. 100 knots are all good. Homing.
Old man, what's going on?
Grandpa, you really woke up.
Bring the dead back to life. Is really back from the dead. God Su Feng Nian. Thank you for saving my life.
Don't be too polite. I'll save you this time. Also just to return you a favor.
Could it be that you are the vegetative people in the next ward?
Exactly. Thanks to your charitable fund, I was able to continue to live today. Our kindness is clear.
Little friend, this is a welcome remark. Life-saving grace. The old man will surely report again.
Yeah, you saved my grandpa. In the future, he will be the great benefactor of our XU family. No matter what you ask, we will try our best to meet you.
Since you insist, I want a suit. And a cell phone.
Okay, I'm gonna go get you ready right now.
Xian, Lord of the country's telephone. Searching for Immortals Conference. The Lord of the nation said that there were fallen immortals coming down to earth, but the living dead flesh bones. Is this gentleman? This is what the benefactor took.
In recent years, his wife has been ill in bed. I didn't expect to wake up and get this paper. Divorce agreement.
Your wife. I'm impressed. Her surname seems to be Zhao.
It's called Zhaomo.
Yeah, I remember. She seems to be running a company. The benefits are good tonight. Yunqing Hotel held a Searching for Immortals conference. 6 books by then. All the big powers in Yuzhou will be there. I will send someone. Send a bundle to Zhao's family. Make her rich.
Searching for Immortals Conference.
I just got a call from the Lord of the country. Celestial vision. There are fallen immortals in Yunzhou. This fairy hunting conference is to find this immortal.
10.
Dad.
FEI, oops. You finally woke up. You were in a coma for a year. My father is worried to death.
Dad, I sensed that master was in Yunzhou. I'm going to Yunzhou right away.
Hey. Good dad, listen to you. Get a plank for the young lady and go to Yunzhou immediately.
Yes.
Master. I'll go wherever you go. Master, I will find you. Departure.
Yes.
Departure.
Mom,
You are a person is a ghost.
I'm human. I'm not dead.
Mom has a shadow. It should be a person.
This is not dead. Your boy's life is quite big. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for MOMO.
What are you looking for, my daughter? You're divorced.
Yeah, so what if you wake up? Is not a man of nothing, you still want to continue. Is it a drag on my sister?
I know I've been in a coma for years. It's hard for MOMO, so as soon as I wake up, I go to MOMO. Just find a way to make it up to her. I want her to be the happiest woman in the world.
My daughter is very happy now. I'm telling you, you need to be smart. Just get out of here.
I'm going to see MO. I'll tell her.
You won't let me tell you. I won't let you meet with MOMO. You've been dragging her down for 3 years. Do you still want to drag on?
Mom, can't you see that this man? It was when I woke up and found myself penniless that I wanted to treat my sister. Keep on stalking.
It must be so. If I had known this was the case, I should have pulled it out earlier. Your oxygen line.
To a man like you. Damn already.
It looks good. You two are the MOMO family's sake. I don't argue with you. Get out of the way.
Hit people. This man hit people.
Well, you beggar dare to push my mother. Security. This man dares to hit someone and throw him out. How dare you dare to hit people here? You don't ask to find out where this is and dare to do it here. 9 lives are not enough for you to pay.
Do you see me doing it?
Hey, if you hadn't hit me, I can lie here.
We're tonight's guests. How dare he hit my mother? We can't just let the VIP go.
Yes, this is our invitation.
What a VIP. Boy, you're fucked. Tonight's a big party. Prime Minister XU personally presided over the 6th Shanshuqi. All the dignitaries in Yunzhou beat the distinguished guests at the meeting. No one can keep you. Please be honest and come with us. Still can protect a way out.
I knew I saw your mother and son like this. I won't let XU phase. I gave you an invitation.
You asked XU to give us the invitation letter. You're a vegetable. Are you stupid?
Our invitation was clearly from my sister. None of your business.
What are you still doing? This guy's gone crazy. Don't you hurry him to drive out off.
What if he hurts today's guest? Kid, get out of here. If you disturb the VIP inside, your life will be over.
Honored guest. Then look at my share. Is it a guest?
Qinxian, even if you forged the invitation, also forge a real one. Okay, this is the invitation. What kind of thing are you presumptuous? This is a supreme invitation. There are only 6 books. Only a true guest at this level can hold. Guests inside, please.
Supreme invitation.
No way. How is that possible? This must be a mistake. Are you questioning me, sir? How do you handle these two?
Confiscate their invitations and blow them out.
Yes.
Hey MOMO, look at today's party. The audience is full of unprecedented pomp. I heard that the rich and powerful in the whole Yunzhou, it's all coming. Well, if we can attend such a banquet. Thanks to LILS. Thanks to LILS.
What's your name? I shall. So are you now. The marriage between us is free. Should we talk?
Less I have to consider. Chan Xian.
What? You're still thinking about that vegetable. He's already dead.
LILS is not you look.
Wife.
Chan Xian, you.
Wife, I woke up. I woke up.
Chen Xian, you're not dead.
It's been years of hard work for you. Don't worry, I will make up for you.
Chen Xian, you'll wake up. I don't have to feel guilty.
Wife,
Don't call me that. We're over. From now on, let's go our separate ways. Don't bother me anymore.
wife, what do you mean?
You are not bashful to ask. You are relaxed. If you lie down for 3 years, you can do nothing. Do you know how Mo came here in the past 3 years?
There's no need to talk to him.
Chen Xian, you know Mo these daughters. How many sins have you suffered and how many have you refused? The pursuit of young talent is because of you. Her company
Don't
only.
say it. Chen Xian, you're good to wake up. But I should also start a new life.
That's right, Momo now. But my fiancé, you man, get out of here.
Who is he?
Li Xin Chang, the richest man in Yunzhou. My parents now. Also Mo's fiancé.
Is everything he said true?
Yes.
That's right, Ella, less hard pursuit. Mo 3 years if it weren't for you this burden. She's already Lee's big housewife, if you still have some. If you have a conscience, get out of here. Don't delay Mo marrying into luxury.
Li home.
That's right. Our Li family is the richest man in Yunzhou. Assets over $1 trillion black and white. Who dare not give us? Li family face us off. The advice you this mom. Don't harass our family Mo in the future. Otherwise, I will let you see the sun tomorrow.
You threatened me.
Do you still need to threaten? I'll tell you this. We Li family want to pinch you to death. It's easier than killing an ant.
You try.
That's enough. Chen Xian, I've made it clear. We're done. You stop pestering me.
So you gave up because of him. With my feelings for so many years.
Feelings that you know these 3 years. How did I get here? When my company was going bankrupt. Where are you when I need you most?
I know that you have worked hard over the past few years. Don't worry, I'll make it up to you.
What makes you make up for our Li less? But the richest man in Yunzhou. By you. A coma for 3 years. Vegetable people eliminated by society.
Chen Xian, face it. You have nothing now and what I need is it can shelter me from the wind and rain can be achieved. My ideal aspiring husband.
I can do everything you say.
What makes you do it? With your mouth.
Grow up, Chen Xian, we're not a world of people off you go. We don't ever see each other again. Hey, Mom, why haven't you arrived yet? What? Chen Xian drove you away. You have gone too far, Chen Xian. Why did you drive my mother and my brother away?
Why don't you ask what they did?
No matter what they do, you shouldn't slander them.
That's them slandering me.
Ian and Xian, I am so disappointed in you. I should have known you were like this. Pulled your oxygen tube.
What?
Boy, you don't know. Your oxygen tube was pulled by Mo.
What? You pulled my oxygen line.
Yeah, I pulled it out.
You want me to die?
Yeah, because I can't let you drag me down anymore.
I didn't expect it. You're a big boy. If you pull out the oxygen tube, you can still survive. I have to say, you died 3 years ago, so you wouldn't be here today, disgusting our family Mo.
Let's go. Don't tell him again.
Yeah, let's go.
Mo. For the last time, I ask you if he forced you to pull it out.
Your boy is crazy. Please, do you still need to be forced by others?
Chen Xian, you don't see. What kind of place do you dare to make trouble here? Somebody tie him up. Get out.
Zhao Mo speak.
Okay, I'll tell you. I pulled out your oxygen tube with my own hands. No one forced me because I've had enough of this answer. Are you satisfied?
Boy, I'm telling you the truth. The car accident that made you a vegetable 3 years ago. The car accident that made you a vegetable 3 years ago, not an accident. I did it.
You want to die.
Why did it suddenly thunder?
Dragon Tour Dark Clouds Purple Chi Rising. This is the place where the exiled immortals came into the world. But this flat ground thunder and thunder anger. Not good. Master, this is the exiled immortals' anger.
Ming Dao says, my heavenly master. Gather 3,000 disciples from Tianshi Temple. Go fast.
Yes.
The lightning and thunder. What is that place?
Hotel M Grand.
It turned out that the master went to the Imperial Hotel immediately.
Yes.
Looking for death.
You're the one who wants to die. You know, do it here. What will happen?
Chen Xian, what are you doing?
Catch the assassin.
He's an assassin.
I can't believe an assassin can come in this banquet.
Chen Xian, what are you gawning? This is not the place you can stand.
You get out of the way today, he will die.
Oh, M.O., did you hear that? He wants me dead. Oh, I'm so scared.
Chen Xian is so bold. Today's banquet, but it brings together all the dignitaries in Yunzhou. Even the 6 masters were present. So many big people are. You said you were going to kill Li Shao.
Chen Xian apologizes to Li less.
Why don't you ask me why I killed him?
Whatever the reason, you can't be lawless here.
I think he is. See you and Li less together. Angry attack heart lost wisdom.
Boy, I'm telling you, you're at this party today. That's all the celebrities and dignitaries in Yunzhou, and the minister of the Ministry of Punishment was present. You dare to murder in front of Lord Shangshu. Boy, you obviously just don't put the law of summer. Put it in the eye.
Who dares not to take me? Does Xia Fag put it in the eye?
Lord Shangshu is next. It's the Li Xin Chang of Yunzhou. This is the person, unknown and threatened to kill me. Everyone here can testify for me.
Yeah, we all heard.
Lord Shangshu, this man must be an assassin. Please punish him severely. Good big courage to come. Take down this assassin.
What a good minister of the Ministry of Penalty. Don't ask right or wrong. Do not investigate the reasons. Come up and convict me. You're a corpse vegetarian. Also dare to match the right to control criminal law.
Chen Xian, do you even know what you're talking about?
Hold, so many people correct you. Even dare to quibble and disrespect the king. Add to the crime.
They're telling the truth.
Isn't that right? Well, I'm telling you, all of you here are celebrities and dignitary from Yunzhou. Their testimony, Lord Shangshu will definitely adopt it.
Not bad, as everyone present. How could you be wrong?
Have a good talk about identity, right? Then you're the one. A mere minister of the Ministry of Punishment. Not worthy to convict me.
Old Xing, this is you. I kicked it on an iron plate. If even the old Xing can't pin you down. That plus my Minister of Rights. What about LISI phone?
Even you don't deserve it.
Funny. It's been so many years. The first one who dares to look down on you two face to face. Boy, I'm Gong Sun Jue. I weigh 3 enough.
Not enough.
That plus my Minister of Industry Liu Gong. And I. Minister of the Ministry of War Liu Qing. And I am the Minister of the Ministry of Personnel Zhou Wu. I'll wait for 6 Shangshu to decide the big summer. Up and down 8,000 things we 6 minister book. That's enough.
6 of you put together. Nor deserve to convict me.
You.
Boy, how dare you? Also dare to say that the 6th minister of the Lord can't pin your crime.
I think he slept for 3 years. Have you been sleeping, silly?
Boy, you won. Dare to say that the 6 monarchs can't sentence you. I think you're done for today.
Take him down.
Give me stop.
Who is she?
You don't even know her. She's Xu's granddaughter, Su Ruo Jin.
It turned out to be the granddaughter of Xu Xiang, a veteran of the 3 dynasties. No wonder.
Miss Xu, you must be careful. Stay away from this assassin.
Assassin.
Yeah, that's the guy. In public, I want to assassin Li less, but also to 6 monarchs. Spree.
SI.
Mo, don't be soft-hearted. This guy, even Lord Shangshu. If you help him again, be careful to implicate yourself when you speak.
Chen Qian, how did you become like this? You gave it to the Shangshu adults. I'm sorry. I'm begging them to forgive you.
I said they don't deserve it.
What an arrogant person, Ruo Jin, is you. You can rest assured that this officer is here today. He will be put into the prison of the Ministry of Penalty and interrogated. Good. Today's banquet is important. You can't go wrong because of such a person. Then it's hard old Xing, huh?
Just now I just used words to excite him and thought of him showing his feet and speak badly to several Shangshu adults. It is clearly a bad idea.
Oh, so to speak. I have to thank Mr. Li.
Miss XU praised the banquet, hosted by XU Dating, and in my heart, I have always respected XU, so how could an assassin be allowed? Spoiled such an important dinner party.
Very good.
Miss XU, what do you mean?
Mr. Chen is my special guest. How dare you denigrate him as an assassin?
How is this possible? Qin Xian is a man. How could it be your guest?
Eli's and Cheng, you're questioning me.
I wouldn't dare.
Miss Xu, how dare we question you? Only you will not. Was cheated by this man.
Miss XU, you may not know, this man is my ex-husband because of an accident. He became a vegetable and lay down for 3 years. I know what he's got. How could it be your honored guest?
That's right, unless it was his sweet words that deceived him.
Zhao Mo in your eyes. I am such a person.
What kind of person are you? You have just made it clear. No respect, inferiority, arrogance. Apart from the rhetoric and cajoling you, why can Miss XU? Miss XU, I'd like to remind you. He's been delusional since he woke up. Don't take what he told you seriously.
Miss CHAO, I also want to remind you. You really don't know him. Mr. Chen is clever. I saw it with my own eyes. And the one you're looking. It's 18,000 times stronger.
What?
Thank you for giving him to me.
Since he is a guest of Ruo Jin's niece, this person surely not an assassin. Yes. I think it's all a misunderstanding. Since there is a misunderstanding, let's break up. Scattered.
Mo, this Qin Xian. What means were used? I can't believe I cheated Miss Xu. Just like he just said he would make it up to you. Scumbag.
XU Phase is a 3 dynasties patriot. He has students all over the court. How could it be possible to climb such a high branch?
Stop it, SI. He doesn't have any real skills, only rhetoric. Sooner or later be exposed.
That's right, dogs can't change food. I saw how he ended up when it happened.
Ruo Jin niece XU Phase. Didn't come with you?
Uncle Gong's son, my grandfather is ill. Let me come first with the imperial seal.
Imperial Immortal Seal.
What is this?
I don't know. Let's see.
Presumably with tonight's. The dinner is related XU blind date since hosting this dinner, and invited celebrities from all levels of Yunzhou. Also invited a few Shangshu adults must be a big deal.
I think you don't know about today's dinner. Why is it held?
Gong's son, please express.
All I know is that tonight's party is XU. I'm waiting for an invitation to come to today's party. It was the Lord himself who ordered it for the purpose. Looking for a person cannot be said to be a person. Today, Bai Hong has been exiled to the world, right here in the cloud state.
Very.
Ruo Jin, you don't know.
My grandfather only let me take the fairy seal. Come here first and don't tell me the specific reason.
XU Phase is really old and steady. That's right, the exiled immortal. Significant relationship XU phase with reservations. Can also understand this fairy seal. It is given by the Lord of the nation, dedicated to the treasure of the fallen immortals. The banished immortal holds this immortal seal. It can be equated with the Lord of the state. All the resources of Dacia. Let its deployment.
A few adults really have immortals down to earth.
That was, of course, a vision at that time. North Liang Wang Tianchi Temple Old Tianchi with the W.U. Marshal to see for himself. It was said by the Heavenly Master himself, the Lord of the nation has an order. Exiled immortals descend to the world and the Great Xi'an national movement related to anyone. Whenever a banished immortal is found, you can be promoted to a higher rank. Soaring.
No one is better than our Li family in the summer. Better understand Yunzhou when the time comes. We must have found the exiled fairy first. At that time, our Li family will. The sky is soaring. When the time comes, even if it is you XU or Yuotian, also want to give Lao Tzu obediently kneel down.
Yes, Li is less, but this Yunzhou local strongman. Except for him, we don't even have a chance.
Maybe I'm good luck.
You still don't want.
Are you looking for me?
You won't say you're the one. Enough to change the exiled immortal adults of the Great Summer national fortune.
Why can't I be?
Did I hear you right? You said you were Lord of the Immortals. Did you all hear that?
Mr. Chen, the banishment of immortals is of great importance.
Believe me.
Arrest, arrogance, lawlessness. Chen Xian, what you did when you woke up was so disappointing.
Did you know me when I woke up? Have you ever heard me say a word?
Hey Chen Xian. Don't go too far, okay? Ouch. Just like you. You are still exiled from the world, I see. You are the most. Men hiding behind women.
What did you say?
All right, summer insects can't speak ice. Don't talk to her.
Boy, you know impersonating a fairy. What is the crime? It's a fallen immortal. Immortal anger. Don't say Miss XU, even if the lord of the country also can't keep you. For the sake of Ruojian's niece, if you get down on your knees now, apologize to everyone. I cannot pursue what you just said.
Uncle Gong's son, he didn't mean that.
What does that mean, niece Ruojian? We just looked on your face. Jing does not dispute with him. He's getting worse now. Even immortals dare to pretend. That's audacious.
Miss XU, I told you before. He's crazy. Your feet treat him like a treasure. It's ridiculous.
Don't get down on your knees and apologize. Kneel down and apologize. Boy, we gave you a chance. Is that you don't cherish the people? Take this man down and put him in jail.
No, he's a guest of my XU house.
Ruojian niece posing as a fallen immortal. It's a capital crime, even if it's your guest. Can't be so bold.
Chen Xian, don't think Miss Su is going to help you. You can be lawless, I tell you. Men are men now. Kneel down and apologize to me. Maybe I can let you live.
My bones are too hard to kneel. Why don't you kneel down?
Chen Xian, what are you doing? Let go. Do you know what you're doing?
Let go of good courage. Dare to commit murder face to face at the Immortal Searching Conference. Strict punishment for lawlessness. Why are you still standing there? Put this man on death row.
No.
Take Miss XU to a safe place. Chen Xian, if you stand now, apologize to Li's son. I'll probably exonerate you from death. If not, this officer can only order. We'll slay you on the spot.
Just because you still want to kill me.
Li less, Li less.
I am the minister of the criminal department of the current dynasty. I have the right to act first. Why don't you think you're a guest of Miss XU? We don't want to kill you. Don't toast or eat. I'll wait for the penalty wine. It is the 6 major books of the Great South Kingdom today. This world apart from the Lord. No one can disobey me. 6.
Perhaps in the mortal world, your status is distinguished, but in the eyes of this statue, you're just ordinary people. self-righteous frog in a well.
You.
Chen Xian, you're crazy. Are you stimulated by me? If so, I can pay to send you to a psychiatric hospital for treatment.
MOMO, you still ignore him now. What are you doing? How can he still be blessed? Jing live in a mental hospital. Even if there are a few adults intercede, for the rest of his life, too, can only be spent inside the prison.
When you're in jail, I will definitely find you to quote today's severed fingers.
Have the ability. You seek vengeance now.
Take him down.
No one can catch him.
Rouage and Nice dodge.
Is this Miss Xiu being poured? What kind of ecstasy soup is now still protecting Chen Xian?
Do you believe me? I didn't think Ben would wake up. The only one who trusts me, it was Miss Xiu. In this case, this honor promised to protect your Xiu family's wealth, standing above 1 million people.
Chen Xian, do you know what you're saying?
Miss Xiu is the eldest lady of Xiangfu. You have no shame. Said to keep her rich. It's really what I've heard in my life. The funniest joke.
Miss Xiu is obviously crazy. You believe the words of a madman.
Miss CHAO, my help for XU are you Ocean. I don't need you to beat. I'm here today and nobody's gonna touch him.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
Others laugh at me too crazy. I laugh at others to see not to wear.
That's enough, Chen Xian. When do you want to make a scene? Don't rely on it. Miss Xiu is backing you up and you can be here without scruple.
MOMO you are now. Can't you see that he is relying on? With the help of Miss Xiu. After all, that's Xiu's granddaughter. But I don't know why. He was tricked into submission. With her in front of you. Even if there are a few adults. You can't use strong.
It's just a man hiding behind a woman. She can protect you for a while. Can protect you for the rest of your life?
Are you Oceanese? You have no brain. Let Xiu phase know how sad it is.
My grandfather will support me.
Chen Xian, if you're really a man, just come out from behind Miss Xiu.
That's right. Aren't you crazy? Don't hide behind a woman.
Don't go. They're raring you.
Miss Xiu, I took your heart. But you can watch for a while. This is good. I'll take it.
Bold and lawless. You're killing yourself. This fairy seal, it is a gift from the Lord of the Nation to the fallen immortals. How dare you blaspheme? Still not quick to put down the fairy seal.
Oh, this thing. Isn't it for me? Now I accept it. Why are you all unhappy?
Boy, you just pretended to be a fairy. It's just that now even the Lord of the country has given it. The fairy seal dares to move. You are afraid of your own death. Not fast enough, is it?
Crazy is really crazy. Are you really put yourself when the world exile?
I'm still saying that. Why can't I be?
You are a Yuan. How can a 3-year-old man be a vegetable? It's the immortal who descended.
A few adults, this man is bold. Even the immortal seal given by the Lord of the Nation dares to desecrate. It's lawless, it's a crime. I hope several adults will order him to be killed. Destroy its 9 families.
That's right. I also ask Your Excellency to give the order to destroy its 9 families by the local law. MOMO, what are you still doing?
I was just thinking. I am not included in the package of 9 families.
He divorced him, not you.
Good, now that I'm divorced. Not among the 9. Ms. ZHAO has to make this relationship broken clean is.
Let it be your own death. No wonder I. Please order Your Excellency to correct it on the spot. Destroy its 9 families.
The local righteousness destroys its 9 tribes. It is good to destroy its 9 clans by local righteousness. Chen Xian blasphemes the seal of immortals and impersonates immortals. This officer pronounced the sentence in the name of the Minister of Penalty. What to put it in place?
Grandpa, you are finally here.
Scene XU phase. Can any of you tell me? What the hell is going on here? The Searching for Immortals conference is so prosperous. You are here shouting to beat and kill. It's getting rattled.
XU phase, you finally came. It's this Chen Xian who dares to look for immortals at the conference. I reprimanded him for posing as a fairy. He did it to me.
It was you who clashed with Mr. Chen.
That's right, this man is bold. Despising the law of heaven is a mortal sin.
XU phase, this person bold. How dare you impersonate a fairy? Blasphemy against the imperial seal of immortals. The next officer is about to correct his law. Positive law.
Yes, but also to destroy its 9 families.
What?
Xu Feng Nian, you're a little late.
Hey, your boy has a lot of courage. XU is the prime minister of the 3 dynasties. How dare you call him by his first name? I think your boy is. There is no respect and inferiority at all.
Chen Xian, you still dare to be so arrogant in front of XU phase. Don't think your relationship with Miss XU can protect you.
I wasn't going to use them to protect me.
You.
MO, what else do you have to say to him? This guy is so arrogant. To protect the XU family's wealth. You're a penniless beggar. To protect the wealth of XU's family. Also 100 rich. Really is laughing me to death.
That's what he said.
Yes, XU phase, this person. I can't look down on you as an outsider. XU phase.
Old XU Feng Nin meet Mr. Chen. XU phase, you, this is XU phase. You're confused.
Grandpa.
You old now. The brain is very clear.
Get up if you really want to thank. Thank your granddaughter for being here. She was the only one from beginning to end. Stand on my side.
Good. Are you Ocean? You're such a good boy. Mr. Chen. It's my guest of honor, XU Feng Nian. He is also my guest of honor. Do any of you dare to offend Mr. Chen? Is against me XU Feng Nian.
This is impossible. This is impossible. With him.
With Mr. Chen, he saved my life.
Well, if it weren't for Mr. Chen today, help to save Grandpa has returned to hell. I'm afraid we'll have to change someone at today's fairy hunting conference. Presided over.
No wonder Miss XU supports him so much. He saved XU's life.
But didn't he just wake up?
Maybe it's in the hospital. Have you forgotten that hospital? It's XU's industry.
No wonder he's so lucky. But when will he save someone?
Maybe it's just a coincidence. Or maybe it's just XU Thanksgiving.
You just... What did you do with my Ngong XU phase? Even if he's your savior. But it's too lawless, you see. He still has the imperial seal. It's just a broken rock. Let my benefactor play. Oh, XU phase. It's a gift from the Lord of the nation. How can it be blasphemed to the one who came down to the world? Why did you blaspheme the Lord and break him? But this is enough. The old man over there will explain himself. The elders of the 3 dynasties must be the masters of the country. Not even this phase all don't give me. It's just, wait. What have you done to my kindness? Wait. When the old man is really old, can't you carry the knife? XU phase means to apologize. Apologize XU to the old benefactor. How can this be just a... This. The old man is saving you. Apologize. Don't make me say it a 3rd time. XU phase, you don't get excited. Now that you've spoken, we'll give Mr. Chen an apology. Is Mr. Chen. I was offended before. I still hope Mr. Chen. Mr. Chen, I have a bad temper. I'm sorry. Mr. Chen. I spoke a little heavy before. I'd like to make a claim to Mr. Chen. I was thinking about the fairy hunt before. I really have no choice but to apologize to you here. Mr. Chen, My lord, please forgive me for my disrespect.
Ah, Mo, I am not dreaming. Is this still the Qin Xian we knew before? Hey, these are the 6-book minister. I can't believe I apologized to him.
I'm a little confused right now.
Mo now looks. This Qin Xian is better than Li Xin Chang. I don't know where it is. This Li family is here, but I can't even get the number.
I know.
This is not possible by Chen Xian. What makes him? He's just a woman. Just man.
You give me shut up. Mr. Chin's name. You are also waiting for the direct call. Mr. Chin is satisfied.
This is what they call an apology, is a verbal expression, without any sincerity.
Chen Xian, don't go too far. These are all. Lord Shangshu can pull down his face to apologize to you. You should already burn the incense.
That's right. If you hadn't happened saved XU phase these big shots, I wouldn't even look at you.
Chen Xian, I admit. I despised you before, and I apologize to you. This is not a place where you can make trouble. Take it as soon as you see it.
Miss CHAO, don't get excited. Mr. Chin is right. After all, an apology requires some sincerity. This officer is willing to offer 50 million. Ask Mr. Chin to forgive me. Give 50 million to ask Mr. Chin's forgiveness. I wait too. Mr. Chin is satisfied.
I don't want money. You take your life to compensate.
What? Mr. Chin is really joking.
I'm not kidding. What did you say at the beginning? Said to put me on the spot. How to punish Lianjiu. See, now the wind has changed. Want to take 50 million? I'll buy the lives of your 9 families.
Chin Xian, don't go too. XU phase, you also saw that it was not us. Don't give you face. This boy is too arrogant. We are the 6 current books. Even if the country's main crime is reduced to me, also have to be full of civil and military consultation is. What are you? I'm waiting for you. For the sake of XU's face, he lowered himself. You don't push your luck, XU old. Things have come to this point. Don't blame me for waiting.
You at all self-cutting on the spot. This honor can guarantee not to harm the family. If not, wait for you 6. Will be a disaster.
Chen Xian. How dare you threaten a few Shangshu? It's a suicide. Even if XU is here, can't keep you.
That's right. The little man is rampant when he is successful.
Grandpa, what about this? Please advise Chen Xian.
How dare I, XU phase. I'll take a toast to you as a patriot of the 3 dynasties. But now, this child is so. Please forgive the officer. Can't give you this face. Yes, this man must die today. Someone send XU phase and Miss XU. Go down and rest the rest. Take it down and kill it on the spot. I see who of you dare XU phase. There is no room for maneuver in this matter. Send XU old to rest today. Qin Xian has no purpose to bend the law in a Fantian way. I propose that the crime be punished. To punish this man, Jozu. Some have objections. I am the Minister of the Ministry of Personnel. Zhou Wu seconded my Minister of Rights. Lisi Fong seconded. Gongsun Jue, Minister of the Ministry of Revenue, seconded. I am the Minister of War. Lu Qing Tian seconded. Our Ministry Ministers seconded. Lu Gong seconded. No, absolutely. XU phase, you don't interfere. Don't you hurry up.
Chen Xian, you woke up with a hard time. Do you have to toss yourself to death before you're happy?
I told you you wouldn't understand me. Chen Xian, I never need explain to others.
Well, Chen Xian, if that's the case, from today on, we have nothing to do with each other. I have nothing to do with your life or death.
Rest assured that you are not in my. This will not implicate you within the 9 clans.
People like Mo deserve it. There's no need to kill yourself for him. Waste of breath.
Yeah, we gave him a chance. But he himself does not cherish.
Okay, I'll give you 1 chance for 3 seconds. The last 3 seconds. and so on self-made apology. Otherwise, the whole family will be killed.
It's over. It's all over. Apologize to Mr. Chen or else. The consequences are unimaginable. My LU family is already in summer. Stand for 100 years, don't say 3 seconds. Even if he was given 3 lifetimes, he wouldn't be able to move my LU family within 3 seconds. Let your blood spatter on the spot to kill the 9 clans. The boy is dying. Still playing tricks. I see you. It's unbelievable. Only with your blood today. To calm the exiled immortal's anger, to protect my great summer law. Qin Xian, if you're not dead, is the greatest insult to my great summer law. Let me count this last second for you.
Qin Xian, I think you can still pack.
The time has come, since you are stubborn. That's no wonder I
can be sure, this person is indeed crazy. Funny, I'm waiting. A madman cares.
Lord Gong's son is right. I think this boy, also crazy.
Chen Xian, have you had enough?
My sword is invisible. But it is the great magic power. Cut off the good fortune of the people. The next thing you'll do is disaster and disaster for the whole family.
Up to now, it is still bewitching people. I'm standing here today. I'd like to see, how did you make our families troubled?
Qin Xian.
My lord is not well. Our old house was suddenly hit by an earthquake. Now the old house has fallen down and there are countless casualties. What's this? What do you say, master? I don't know how, but the undercurrent suddenly broke out. Our LIU house is flooded. Landslide, ground collapse. Find out why I'm Gong's son. Countless insects and snakes suddenly appeared around the old house. Statistics of the wounded try to save people. Why are you still calling? No, it's impossible.
What our warehouse? All were struck by lightning. All the goods were burned.
Just prepared a small gift. I don't know if you like.
Is it true what MOMO said?
Impossible. How could he have this kind of skill?
But if it wasn't him, how could it be such a coincidence?
I told you. Mr. Chen, he's not an ordinary person. Even the old man to him. Extremely courteous, but you don't know what you're doing. Dare to offend him. It's really self-inflicted. XU phase you, do you mean? Ah, maybe he is. What are you, stupid? You forgot today. The purpose of this party, of course, did not forget. Isn't it looking for the fallen immortals? The exiled immortal is in Yunzhou.
Is it true what he just said?
It's impossible. It's impossible. Chen Xian is a little cute. How can it be? Where are the fallen immortals? Don't think this is just a natural disaster.
To Qin Xian, you don't want to think. We will associate you with the natural disaster. I think I'm waiting. The dereliction of duty at the fairy hunting conference made us wait. Those who despise heavenly power live till now. That's why it's good to let God down the crime. This kind of trick. Not enough to force us.
I didn't think you were still so stubborn.
Chen Xian, stop pretending, the exiled fairy. You have been in the hospital for 3 years. How could it be you?
Let's talk about it, but I'm sure you should also not listen to my explanation.
Several adults don't hesitate to catch them. Then slowly ask,
Nice. Take Qin Xian.
boy, didn't you say you were a fallen immortal? Today I will waste your limbs. Then crumble your bones. See how you still pretend. Give me up.
Who dares to touch him?
She's a big lady from the marshal's house. Wu Yifei.
Here you are.
Who dares to move? Chen Xian is my WUYIFEI enemy of life and death.
Here comes another one or the big lady of the marshal's mansion.
First the prime minister's big lady now. Chen Xian, the big miss of the marshal's mansion, is all. What did you do behind my back?
Yes, he was just a pair of you. The affectionate look is disgusting.
YIFEI niece, what do you mean?
I have insured this man.
Qin Xian. Today's lawlessness despises Tian Wei. The crime should be punished even if Marshal Wu is present, nor will it be controversial.
Our Li family is willing to take his head for the pawn.
Looking for death. One more step forward. Don't blame me for the ruthless sword.
WUYIFEI, do you know what you're doing? Your disobedience. You're fighting for this man. Is it an enemy of the 6 departments of the whole court?
For him to be an enemy of the whole world. Why not?
Unbridled man takes WUYIFEI. Kill Qin Xian on the spot.
Those who cross this boundary. Death.
Since you're stubborn, don't blame us. You're welcome. This is the fairy means. Does that mean she's the one? Immortal.
Now there are people who want. Kill Chen Xian?
Gong Sun Ju see fairies please fairies anger. I've seen fairies ask fairies to be angry. I've seen fairies ask fairies to be angry.
She is the fallen immortal.
Why did the fallen immortal protect Chen Xian so much? What is their relationship?
He's my old man. He is also the marshal's son-in-law.
He turned out to be the fairy's companion.
No wonder he's always been so fearless. It turns out that he is not a demise, but the husband of the fairy. What have we done here? A good fairy hunting conference actually put the fairies. My husband offended me, really. I deserve death. Several of our families, have suffered bad luck. It was the fairy who cut off our fortune. Self-made iniquity, self-made iniquity, self-made iniquity. Fairy old faint. Offended the fairy's husband. I'm willing to cut myself off. Pray fairies to spare my family. I am willing to cut myself off. Please let the fairy leave me waiting for my family. I am willing to cut myself off. Please fairy let me wait for home.
You're begging the wrong person.
It's my eyesight, sir. Mr. Pray for magnanimity. Let me wait for my people to live. Mr. Pray for magnanimity. Let me wait for my people to live.
Do you still want to punish me, Jozu?
I wait for the unconscious voluntary death.
Boring.
Mr. Chin, can you listen to the old man?
Exu-phase, please say.
Although they have offended Mr. ought to die. But think about its country. It's still useful. Let them give Mr. sufficient compensation to save his life. Can you commit a crime and perform meritorious service? I'd like to offer all my possessions to ask you to raise your hand. We are also willing to offer all the property. Please, sir, raise your hand. I am also willing to offer all the family property to ask Mr. Lift your hand.
I'm also willing to offer all my possessions. Please, sir, raise your hand and spare my life.
They can you. No.
Chen Xian, don't be too cruel.
You tell her. How did I become a vegetable? Ah.
I hid it. I've had my eye on Zhao Mo before, but she only recognizes you. So I had to do it.
What you?
You despicable little man. How dare you harm Mr. Chen, and he is the same tonight. I've been sowing discord. If not, will I be with you? Mr. Chen is the enemy. It should be cut to pieces. Ling Chi executed involved in 9 sins. Mr. Chen, these little people. No need to get your hands dirty. Let me do it. Put him on death row.
XU phase.
The Li family will be cut off.
XU phase, I was wrong, you listen to me. XU phase, I was wrong, you listen to me. XU phase, you let me go.
Why, Faye, let's go.
Wait.
Miss CHAO, what can I do for you?
When were you with her? Together.
It won't bother you.
Chen Xian, don't pretend to be wronged. You're just a woman who will hide behind people.
SI.
There is no I for you to talk.
What are you doing? Did she say something wrong? That's right, Chen Xian. You're out of the limelight tonight because your Li family was destroyed. 6 ministers bow down to you and look at the summer. No second person can do this. At the end of the day, you're just hiding. The woman's back is only if there is no Miss XU and WU fairy. What kind of thing are you?
You can think what you like. Anyway, between us, there's nothing to say.
Master, she's the one. The wife you've been thinking about.
Now ex-wife.
So that's it. Then I really want to thank Miss CHAO for giving him to me. I have already thanked Miss CHAO. Don't bother Sister YIFEI. Su Ruo Shen. You like to rob me since I was a child, and now I want to rob. Obviously, I came first, but you robbed me. When I knew him. You don't know where it is.
You two are the proud woman of heaven. Why do you want to rob a man who only hides behind a woman?
Want you to tube. How dare you come to me? If it weren't for Chen Xian, would you be eligible to be here? Yes, Miss CHAO, you don't know him at all. I see you still go back slowly to live in their own. In the world.
Okay, don't tell her so much. Let's go.
What the hell is just relying on? He's got a woman to back him up.
Don't say we really can't compare now. Prime Minister's office and Marshal's office and now WUYIFEI has become a descending fairy again.
But I just don't get it. He was in a coma for 3 years. How did he meet the WU fairy?
She seems to say what? Sushi Road and Sushi. Probably a couple from a previous life.
How is that possible in a previous life?
What is impossible for the immortal?
Anyway, he is a people who hide behind women.
Yeah, he'll never understand. In this world only oneself is reliable. Chen Xian, I'm different from you. I will rely on their own strength step by step to the highest. And you're just a woman standing behind. The people just.
What's wrong with you?
Oh no. She forced Jin Yuan, used that sword technique. So much so that her fairy baby is broken. We have to find one. A quiet place to heal her wounds.
Let's go to my house.
Good.
Little Tiancher, why did you go down the mountain?
I've seen all of you predecessors. The trail is ordered by the master. I saw here when I went down the mountain to find the fallen immortal. Dark clouds churning, purple gas rising. See the ground thunder again. Is there anyone? Angry the exiled immortal.
As the little Tiancher said, I did offend Lord Fairy when I waited.
What?
Little Tiancher, don't be surprised. I have already paid for it. Enough price to obtain the exiled immortal's forgiveness.
That's good. That's good. Otherwise, the wrath of the immortals will lead to the Lord of the Nation. Can't save you. Where are the fallen immortals now?
Little Tiancher, you came one step late just now. They have gone away.
How can you put this? How can I explain this to the Lord?
If the immortal wants to leave, how dare I stay?
But the lost fairy wizard is very small. How to find this?
Little Tiancher, don't worry about this exiled immortal. Identity is not generally very easy to find, and you know.
I know who he is.
WU Marshal's eye. Wu Yifei.
What?
He's my old man. He is also the marshal's son-in-law.
He turned out to be the fairy's companion.
Please calm down the North Cool King.
How can you calm the king's anger? WYIFEI is the news of the fallen immortal. How do you know?
Damn it, subordinate.
Who are you talking about?
All I know is that his name is Jinjian and he's in a coma. 3-year-old vegetative others.
The boy has no power and no immortality and asks, how can he be worthy of the fairy's Taoist companion?
Since the fairy, she said it was the old couple, not related to previous lives.
There really will be a previous life.
People who cultivate immortals cannot guess with common sense.
No matter what, a fallen immortal is another. Beautiful fairy. The king must get it.
But the Marshal's mansion and our Bailion Palace has been not good.
Ben Wong's martial arts. The monstrous power is the only one in the summer. The king of different surnames, the Marshal Mansion, is just fine. If you are not smart. I killed him like a dead one. Like ants. Wu Yifei. You can't escape the king's palm.
This is my home.
You wait outside the door. You forced your way into the human world this time. Most of his fairy baby has been broken. Even strong body to use that set of sword. Are you going to die or not?
Master, what are you doing?
I'm going to use my real dollars now. Reshape your fairy baby.
No, Master. Your current skill is not as good as your peak. 1/10,000th of the period. Strong action with the power of real immortals will hurt you fundamentally.
I can't take care of that much anymore.
Why hasn't there been any movement? What are you doing?
It's a misunderstanding. It's not what you think.
Misunderstanding what I can misunderstand. You didn't misunderstand. It's what you think. He's my old man. Even if anything happens to us, also very normal. Mr. Chen and I are close friends. I'm here to care about him. Do you have a problem? How long have you known each other? One day we're as old as ever. One day kiss you a big head ghost. Smile, smile, what smile? How many days can you know him? I haven't known him very long. More than 10,000 years. You don't brag for more than 10,000 years. I blew my last life. Is his apprentice. 10,000 years of day and night together. I know him like the back of my hand. You've only known one day. What do you know? Chen Xian won't like him. You this ice cube face. I'm gentle with master. Have breasts, no buttocks, shriveled buttocks. How can Chen Xian like you? He wants to like it. Also prefer me this kind of sexy plump. I call this temperament.
Can you stop arguing?
Are you alright? Master, I brought you into trouble.
It doesn't matter. I just used my real dollars. And there is you. It's really noisy.
We'll stop arguing. Don't worry. Master ignorant, this is not a rush to attack the heart. Master is to save me the loss of real yuan. Caused by the true chi is not smooth. That's not your fault. You.
Don't argue anymore.
Okay, let's shut up. My grandpa is. He has known many famous imperial doctors for many years. I asked them to treat you. You're too naive, aren't you? my master's injury? Is it that these quacks in the world can cure? Then you can come up with an idea. Master, I return the real yuan to you.
I had a hard time. Make up your fairy baby. If you want to give it back to me now, what will you do?
But,
Rest assured. It's not that there's no way.
Master, you have a way.
Just need to find some natural treasure, refining it into pills in my way. If the true yuan is repaired, it will be a spirit of 10,000 years. Maybe I can restore my accomplishments together.
Tiangai Dibao. 10,000 years of spirits. But this is the human world. Where can I find the spirit of 10,000 years? I know a place where there might be. Is there any place? Tianshi Hall. I remember. It is said that the temple of the Heavenly Master, at the beginning of the founding of the mountain, there was a sacred grass, falls from the sky, and is collected by the temple of the Heavenly Master, become the treasure of their town. But I'm sure I won't give it away easily. I'll take you there. My grandfather is the Prime Minister. Tianshi Hall always gives 3 points of thin face. Tianshi Hall is not a subordinate organization of the Prime Minister's office. They're out of the world. They won't put it in the eye. That's better than your Yuan Shifu. They were all taken by Bailiang Wangfu. I can't breathe under pressure. After I came back this time, Bailiang Wangfu. What is it? Don't you brag. You're hurt like this. Can you still use the fairy method? You.
Stop arguing and go to bed first. I will go to Tianshi Hall tomorrow.
I and the little Tianshi of Tianshi Hall. Zhang Mingdao has known each other since childhood. I am trying to go. Convince him. I'll go too. What are you going to do? What good can you do? I can help Mr. Chen buy that fairy grass. XU phase half-life poverty. Buying a wild ginseng is a problem.
All right.
Where are you going?
I'm going to sleep.
My house is small. Only 2 bedrooms. You'll stay tonight. Sleep with me. No, I'm going out to sleep with Master. Can't sleep with me. You dream. You.
2 bedrooms parked. 1 for each of you. I went to the living room to sleep.
Hey. Master. What about people? I knew you'd come. I'm here to look for something. I can't. Looking for something is looking for a man. Want you to tube. Not bashful to say what are you doing here? I'm here to protect Master's virginity.
Have you had enough? That's enough. Go to bed. I have to do business tomorrow. Oh, come on. We'll be at the temple of the Heavenly Master soon.
This Tianshi Hall is worthy of my summer. The first place of practice is style. The temple of the Heavenly Master has been passed down for thousands of years. The Heavenly Master is the leader of the gate sealed by the Lord of the Kingdom. It's different here. What I'm worried about right now. In case they refuse to transfer the 90 bice grass. What to do? Juyo ice grass. It's the 10,000 years of sacred grass in the temple of the Heavenly Master. The treasure of the town store in Tianshi Hall. It will not be easily transferred.
There must be a way to get to the front of the mountain. Let's talk about it first. Still like this.
Bold. Who are you? Also dare to break into the temple.
This Taoist friend, please go and inform him. We have something important to talk to God.
Have an appointment.
This Taoist friend is in an emergency. Please make it convenient for Dao Yu.
That is, there is no reservation. There is no reservation. No reception.
Why are you so stubborn, little man, letting us in? You have no loss.
The temple of the unbridled Heavenly Master is the holy place for Xiao's practice. Don't let you talk nonsense here.
He can get in. Why can't we get in?
That is the famous Liu rich businessman. Of course we can enter the temple. There are 3 rules first. Non-Taoist friends cannot enter the 2nd place. Non-dignitaries cannot enter the 3rd place. Non-family wealth cannot enter.
I thought the temple was a pure. I didn't expect it to be contaminated. The copper stench of money.
The Lord of the State, Imperial Pin, Ju Pai, built the Temple of the Heavenly Master. Which round gets you this ordinary man here, Beak?
Master, leave him alone. We'll go straight in.
Stop! Did you not hear what I just said?
I heard you say 3 rules. We all fit. He's a monk, your friend. I am the daughter of the Marshal's mansion. It can also be regarded as a dignitary. As for her, I'm from the Prime Minister's office.
I don't care who you are. You're the daughter of the Marshal's mansion. I am still the grandson of Zhang Tianchi.
You don't believe me.
Give you some color and you'll open a dye house. Don't pretend Marshall's daughter has a strange disease. I've been in a coma for a full year. Please lie to me. Also somehow professional.
Do I look like a liar? Like very much. Su are you Zhen?
If you don't leave me in 3 seconds, I'll do it.
Who dares to make a loud noise outside the Temple of the Heavenly Master? What's going on?
Meet little Tianchi.
What kind of noise is it outside this door?
Little Tianchi, she pretends to be the Grand Miss of the Marshal's mansion. I was about to drive them away. Little Tianchi.
This is the Marshal's mansion. The big miss, she is now even more exiled from the world. Don't apologize quickly.
W Fairy is poor. Damn it. Please forgive me.
Forget it, little Tianchi. Long time no see.
I didn't know you were already. Don't roll long-eyed things. Should Xiao Fi call you fairy now?
What kind of fairy is she again?
This is Miss Xu.
You know me too.
Xiangfu's daughter, Xu Xiang's granddaughter. How come I don't know both of you are honored guests? Please come in and have tea.
Not 2, but 3.
Oh, this is.
He's my old man.
Please take your seats. Xiao Fie, you just said. He's your old man.
He's just her master. Master can't be a secular couple.
Xiao Fie, what kind of master is he? Is astronomical geography, or calligraphy and painting?
It was the master who asked to cultivate immortals.
Sorry, guys. The trail is out of control.
What do you mean?
Dare to ask, little friend. Where are you from?
Self-contained.
Oh. Turned out to be a charlatan. Ah no. It turned out to be a charlatan. Xiao Fia. Have you been cheated?
The hero does not ask the source. Mr. Chin's unique skills are far from your temple. Little Taoist can compare.
Miss Xu, this is a serious remark. People like him come to our temple. Not even qualified for odd jobs.
Little Tianchi asks you to be careful about my companion from the world. Do not allow you to destroy.
Xiao Fei. Asking for immortals and asking for the first push of Tianchi Hall. Even if you're looking for a couple. Also can't find a liar.
You mean to choose you as a lover?
The trail is not only in the aspect of monasticism. Looking at the whole summer country, no one can. Out of my right empty words. This is me. The latest refined pulp washing pills. It has the effect of washing pith and cutting veins. Send it to Xiao Fi today. As you become a fairy gift.
This gift is too heavy for me to accept.
Say this is welcome. You and I have known each other since childhood. This is nothing.
Well, thank you.
Try it quickly.
Slow down. There is something wrong with this golden pill.
You said there was something wrong with the pills I refined.
Master of the Temple of the Heavenly Master. Dan Medicine Big, summer famous little Tianchi is even more. The #1 descendant of this pulse specializes in Dan medicine. Are you wrong?
I'm right. There is something wrong with this pill.
You're a charlatan. What do you know? Also dare to comment on the Dan medicine I refined.
I have the honor of refining several stoves of Dan. Yes, pills and a certain opinion.
This world has really changed. Now any cat or dog dares to say that he has refined Dan. Maybe bring one up on the street. Those who burn the stove dare to say that they have an alchemy, have some opinions. You know this pill of mine. One is worth $30 million. Even so expensive, people who come to beg Dan, you dare to say. There is something wrong with the pills I refined.
It's hard to get a reputation. I can only say that you Tianshi Temple. Marketing is done very well.
Little Tianshi, are you here?
What's the matter?
Our father and son came to Shane specially. If it weren't for your marrow washing pills, my children would have been. It's dead.
Just now, some people said that the pills I refined. There is a problem.
The alchemy technique of the little celestial master is the best in the temple of the celestial master. How could there be a problem with his pills? If there is something wrong with your pills, my Shao Sui has long been retrograde meridians. It's dead. Here's a $10 million thank you gift. No respect.
The trail is never worth it. It's the first time I've been alchemy for more than 10 years. Some people say there is something wrong with the pills I refined. You're denigrating me.
I'm telling the truth.
Little Tianshi's Dan medicine saved my son's life. What kind of thing do you dare to be here? The nonsense ruined the reputation of the little celestial master.
The pills you fed your son. It's not helping him, it's hurting him.
You're talking nonsense.
What do you know? I'm in the middle of this marrow washing pill. Added the extreme night purple sunflower. This is comparable to the effect of ordinary pulp washing pills. 100 times better, people like you. I'm afraid I don't even know what a night xiang flower is.
Right now, your son's meridians. It's about to shatter.
Don't say it's a broken meridian. The symptoms of cough with excessive phlegm after taking my pills. None of them.
You are in front of the little Tianshi. What big tail wolf? Little Tianshi, look, I'm fine. He's just there, spree to confuse the public.
Inverted.
Shao Sui. Little Tianshi, what's going on here? Is there really something wrong with your pulp washing pill?
There can be no problem with my pills.
Mr. Chen just said he would break his meridians. Is that you don't believe? Master, do you have any idea?
Little Tianshi, please save my son.
Fragmentation of meridians, heart failure. Immortals are hard to save.
I can save.
I, as a contemporary heir of the Temple of the Heavenly Master, even I can't help it. You said you could save it.
That's because your way is not deep.
You.
Please, sir, save my son.
His meridians have been connected. It's just that it's still poisoned by the extreme night purple sunflower. According to this prescription, take medicine and recuperate for a few days. Can be restored.
I'm too lazy to expose you. You can find someone. Ask the monastics. Is the purple sunflower poisonous at night?
Extreme night purple sunflower blooms at midnight. It does have. The efficacy of the eye chine in washing the marrow is true.
He said it himself. The purple sunflower is not poisonous at night. This is the Jianhu skill. Rumors are spreading here.
But that doesn't mean washing the marrow in the pill. There is no problem with purple sunflowers at extreme night.
Nonsense.
If the purple sunflowers bloom at midnight in this extreme night, then it has a strange poison that can penetrate into the bone marrow. The meridians are completely broken. This wash marrow Dan. I used the purple sunflower blooming at midnight.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Chen. SUIER, we will continue to take medicine. Farewell.
What did a little Tianshi say just now? What kind of cat and dog can practice alchemy now? Did you take it?
A wise man has a misfortune. It's just that this man is lucky.
To save face. Little Tiancher, we have come here to ask for one thing.
Xiao Fi, if you need any help, just say. I will try my best.
I heard that there is one in Tiancher Hall. 9 deep ice grass we want. Spend money to buy it.
Do you want to use Joyo ice grass?
I can't control it in my realm. This million-year-old sacred grass is what my master needs.
Xiao Fi, these 9 deep ice grass. It is the treasure of the town shop of my Tiancher Hall. Naturally, it is. The price is not cheap with it.
You might as well make a price.
0.1 billion is not too price. 0.1 billion. No too price, I already said. You can't afford to humiliate yourself.
Although the 9 deep ice grass, the market is priceless, but you won't be a lion's mouth. Reach out and ask us for 0.1 billion.
Oh, 9 deep ice grass. Now in my hands, I am the seller and you are the buyer. I said how much money is how much money. A price 0.1 billion, love to buy not to buy.
Can little Tiancher look at my face? Slightly lower.
Xiao Fi, I just look at your face. The bid is only 0.1 billion. This is a million years of magic grass. Don't say 0.1 billion in the market. 1 trillion, you can't buy it.
Someone has to ask for it. Yes, I heard that 9 deep ice grass. It has been stored in the temple of the Heavenly Master for hundreds of years, and no one can use it.
In a big deal, we'd rather keep our temple than sell it. Also not cheap.
Before WUYFEI came, you said how much face you had. This is the original.
You are wrong, Xiao Fei, in my heart. It's important, and it's a fairy who comes down to the world. If she wants, I can give her a discount, but if he wants to use 0.1 billion, a child cannot be less.
Little Tiancher, 0.1 billion is too much. Can you make a little discount on my face?
Xiao Fei, I have already seen your face. Otherwise he can't even get through this door.
Look at me. How much did you say?
0.1 billion is not too price.
Good. 0.1 billion I bought.
Miss XU, are you sure it takes 0.1 billion? Buy Joyo ice grass.
Yeah, I just want to spend 0.1 billion. Buy this 9 deep ice grass. To this Mr. Chen.
What? What? Did I hear you right? Miss XU sent him to him. He's a charlatan. Are you worth it?
I XURUOcean spend money also don't need you to point out.
Miss XU 0.1 billion is not a small number. Moreover, it is said that XU phase should not be able to get a clean life. So much money.
XURUOcean, where did you get so much money? Don't say that the money in this card is a plant. Little Joyo ice grass. It's more than enough to buy your whole temple.
How is it possible?
XURUOcean, now is not the time for you to joke. You forgot to hand in 6 of your books voluntarily yesterday. All assets to atone for their assets. It's a fat 0.1 billion. It's drizzling. What did you just say? Hand over the money. Now I have given the money to the goods.
Miss XU.
Little Tiancher, this is to go back on our word.
No, Miss XU, that's not what I meant. 9 deep ice grass is the magic grass of 10,000 years. Even my master can't handle it. Give this Jianghu skill. Wouldn't that be a waste?
I know these 9 cold ice grass. It's a million-year-old thing. You're still shallow. It's normal that you can't control it.
You dare to say that my master is too shallow. My master is a celestial master appointed by the Lord of the Nation, who saw him in the whole summer practice circle. You can't be courteous, you little boy. How dare you speak out?
Brother Ming Dao, that's not what he meant.
Or insult my master. Is to insult our Tiancher pulse.
What are you talking about? Since the little Tiancher has already received the money, what do I do with the 9 deep ice grass? You can't even care if I feed it to the donkey. It has nothing to do with you.
Miss XU is not the trail is not for sale. 9 deep ice grass is the magic grass of 10,000 years. The boy's attainments. I guess he didn't even refine Dan. This is in his hands. Wouldn't that be a treasure? I can't let the treasure of my temple fall into this. In the hands of a charlatan.
You made harmonic high, then the pills you made. Don't eat the dead.
That. It's just my casual work. It's normal to have some flaws. You've never seen my masterpiece. Even the master praised me.
Take a look at the masterpiece. Yes, little Tiancher, since it's your masterpiece, I also want to see.
Well, then I'll look at XAFI's face. Let me show you.
This is
Dan color smooth. Only the finest gold will have. Such a dazzling Dan color.
It smells good. If there is any fragrance, is this Dan Xiang?
Yes, this is Dan Xiang. Moreover, it is the first-class golden Dan that can have Dan Xiang. Gently smell refreshing. can clear the inner demon barrier.
This is what you refined. There are really 2 brushes.
You are also touched by XAFI's light. Otherwise, friends and believers of the general channel, I can't see such a good golden pill in my life.
Master. What do you think?
This is your masterpiece.
Not bad. Where's this stupid Dan? I've been working on it for 5 years. I've been refining it for 5 years. A whole decade of time. All my heart is in it. Look at the whole big summer country. Can exceed the second. Only my master.
This is the standard of your temple.
What do you mean?
I praise you for your level. It's good to be able to make the golden pill like this.
You make it clear.
Little Tiancher can't even understand this, can he? What he means is that your temple alchemy level is also so.
The Temple of Heaven represents the highest in the Daxia Kingdom. The level of alchemy has been passed down for thousands of years. You little charlatan dare. I dare to speak out and despise my temple.
If this stupid Dan can represent you, the alchemy level of the whole temple, then I can only say, your temple of the Heavenly Master is completely ruined.
Young, you have a big tone.
Master, why are you here? Aren't you closing the door?
Last night, I watched Crepe Myrtle move eastward. I'm sure there's a guest at the door today.
It's from the Prime Minister's house and the Marshal's house. 2 ladies near the door.
Marshal's house, WUYIFEI met old Heavenly Master. Prime Minister's office XURU Ocean met the old Tiancher.
2 distinguished guests can come to the door in person. It's really beautiful. Then this is...
This is my old man, Qin Xian. What, the old man is just his master.
Master God has kissed you, a charlatan. Don't hurry over to pay a visit.
No need. Just now I heard this little friend say. The level of alchemy in our Tiancher Hall is not good.
Master God, my master, he didn't mean that. He just wanted to point out. There are only some problems with the golden pill, refined by the little celestial teacher.
Master, what's wrong with my golden pill? It is clearly his use of the topic. Insult our Dandao shrine.
This little golden pill was tempered by you like this. Also called himself a little Tiancher. Still dare to say here, it's the holy land of Dandao. This is ridiculous.
Even if he insults his disciples, they can bear it. But he insulted our Dandao shrine. This is him. This is him. He didn't take you seriously.
Junior, today you have to tell me why. Otherwise, don't blame the old road for being merciless.
Master, what are you talking to him about? Just break his legs and throw him out. Save him from swindling outside later. Scourge others.
Hey, you're too bossy. Tiancher Hall is amazing. Can we just punish without teaching? Master Heavenly, my master was a little heavy just now, but I trust his vision.
Since the 2 ladies think so highly of you, then I'd like to hear. What the hell do you mean?
Master him. He's a charlatan. Clown.
What did I teach you before you shut up? There is a day outside. Don't be arrogant and arrogant. Always give it to others. Opportunity to open up.
Yes.
Little friend, do you think this pill is not good? What is the basis?
Then I won't pretend to be this stupid Dan. A total of samadhi true fire is needed to refine samadhi. That is, under the heart, kidney, and umbilicus. But little Tiancher's mood is not pure. Lust and evil are at work, which affects the broken virtual Dan.
Nonsense.
A good one. Since you're Miss WU's Sutheto couple must have. You're also a fairy questioner. Tell me about your understanding of Dandao.
Master him. He's a charlatan. How qualified is he to talk to you about you? You think too highly of him, don't you?
What's so hard about the alchemist? Not only to know how to alchemy, you should also know the skill of Xuansu, the way of Ming Tuna, know the law of bending. Ming Chao's prescription, the image of insight into heaven and earth, the 4 times of knowledge, change of yin and yang.
This is nonsense. What kind of fallacies are these?
Shut up. What do you know? Mr. Chin's understanding of Dandao, far above me.
Master, how is that possible? He's a charlatan.
If Mr. Chin is a charlatan, then what is the face of our temple? Said he was the head of the gate. Mr. Chin is a master monk. Lao Dao was just rude.
Those who do not know are not guilty.
Master, on the point of view, unexpectedly lost to him.
Mr. Chen goes deep with his accomplishments. Even in my temple. It is also the predecessor of the monastery. Be arrogant and rude to your predecessors. When how to dispose?
Should be thinking of the face.
Then what are you waiting? Don't you think about it?
Apprentice, please.
Just now the little disciples have offended a lot. Lao Dao will make amends for you on his behalf.
Little things, don't blame yourself.
Mr. Chen, this monastic master. A sudden visit to Tianchi Hall. Is there something important?
As far as I know, your temple is in possession. 9 deep ice grass, I want to buy it.
So that's it, Mr. Chen. Please, follow me to Sanqing Palace, please. Two, please stay, please. Mr. Chen, please. Please.
This is the 9 deep ice grass, old Tianchi. You make a price.
Why buy this in Tianchi Hall? Completely useless today. Lao Dao gave it to Mr.
Thank you, master.
Beware of Mr. Chen's 9 deep and remote ice grass. Cold into the body will die. Joyo ice grass is the thing of shade. Can pick up 9 deep ice grass. And proficient in the way of alchemy. Could he be? Mr. Chen's alchemy is natural. Lao Dao has benefited a lot.
What is this? The downlight of the peerless golden dan. Peerless golden pill. Compared with the Jindan of the little Tianchi just now, it is simply a firefly. The difference between the moon.
Look, this is the light of the sun. Could it be?
This light. Could it be that Master's Dan Dao has become a success? It must be Master's Dan Dao. Then the status of my temple. Not just by going up one story. Chen Xian. I will not let you go.
Disciple Zhang Yi Chen, I implore you to come down to the world and accept me as a disciple.
You recognize me.
100 years of old Tao practice. These eyes are not blind. The immortal statue can no longer be recognized by such means. This 100 years to live in vain.
I didn't intend to hide from you in this world. Can barely qualify to call me a Taoist friend. You are the master of heaven.
Lao Dao dare not to be a fairy and honor Taoist friend. Please accept me as a disciple. Pass me on to the highest Dan road.
Even if the receiver, the closed-door disciple of the statue, is YIFEI, but if you want to learn Dan Tao, I can teach you.
Meet.
Let's match you and me with Taoist friends.
Thank you, Shinzuan.
This statue came to the human world for Dujia, so you must not reveal my true identity. In order to avoid complications.
The old road understands. You have to keep an eye on a person.
What people?
North Liang Wang. Not bad, North Pole King. He is the first god of war in the human world. Ambitious. Has always been at odds with the marshal's house. He's looking for a fallen immortal. Its purpose is not so simple.
It's just a worm. What a worry. All right, you take us down the hill.
Yes. Follow the fairy law.
Please leave.
Mr. Chen is a guest of my temple. See him later as see me. Do you understand? Disciples understand.
Very not easy to walk down the mountain you took me to a place like this to eat. I'll make do today first. Tomorrow my grandma's birthday, please eat delicacies. This is more or less. I'll go order first. No, if she retaliates against me, order some dishes I don't like. What to do?
What a headache.
Master HU, please.
You can take time out of your busy schedule to meet us. I can't thank you enough.
Where?
Master HU, I heard. You are in the hands of a disciple of the Temple of the Heavenly Master. There's a good batch of golden pills.
That's right. My more than a dozen shu are busy. I've already practiced several big stoves. You see this. It is the golden pill refined by our Tianchi temple. Ah, Zhao, you see. The market price of this one is 1 million. Look at you on my friendship 800,001A.
Master HU, what effect does this pill have?
Let's give you a bottom, like this pill. I have 100. What kind of curative effect has? You look like this beauty freckle. There is also this one to prolong life. Wait. All sorts, everything.
That's great, Master HU. How much do you have in your hand? How much does our ZHO group charge?
That ZHAO is really a frank person. Then have a good cooperation.
With this batch of goods, we ZHAO group, sure to make a fortune.
Happy cooperation.
His pills are fake.
Have you seen Dan medicine? Why should you say that my medicine is fake?
Why did you come here, man?
It turned out to be this woman. Vegetable people who eat soft rice.
Chen Xian, why were you?
You don't have to worry about why I'm here, but I'm telling you, his pills are fake.
Nonsense. Do you know who Master HU is? This disciple of the Temple of the Heavenly Master. But how could the pills of Tianchi Hall be fake?
Mom, why are you talking to him? He was dumped by my sister. I came here to sabotage my sister's cooperation with Master HU. ZHAO total he is you.
It's just an ex-husband. I'm done with him. Chen Xian, you eat soft rice and hug a woman's thigh. I don't have any opinions, but you came here. It doesn't make any sense to ruin my business.
I have never depended on anyone. You are blind, paranoid that I'm eating a soft meal.
One is a big lady from the Marshal's mansion. One is the daughter of the Prime Minister's office. Good one. Don't rely on anyone. Chen Xian, I don't want my face anymore.
Yeah, don't think you did anything yesterday. We don't know.
Since it is ZHAO's total ex-husband, then why are you stalking? Always hold on to ZHAO.
Chen Xian, do you know the source? How important is it to me? You can't see me, can you? You came here on purpose to make trouble, didn't you?
First, I'm not stalking. Second, I don't care if the goods are important to you.
I told you, this man is here to stir things up.
What I care about is fake drugs like this hit the market. How many people are killed? Are you responsible for this? Are you responsible for this again?
Don't be alarmist here. There is no fake in this medicine. My pills are all refined by the masters of Tianchi Hall. How can there be a problem with the best Dan medicine?
You profiteers are trying to make a small profit, causing others to live and die in disregard. Are you not afraid of retribution for making such dirty money?
Retribution money does not earn the bastard. Why are you less here? Tianchi Dan medicine is famous for its quality throughout the country. Who says no?
Hear that? Dawn of Master Chen Xian Hu. There's no problem. You're looking for trouble.
I knew it wouldn't be good for him to come.
In order to sabotage our company's business, do not hesitate to slander HU Master Dan medicine fraud. Why are you so vicious? Kid, I don't want to get involved in your personal business with ZHAO, but you said that I made a fake medicine in Tianchi Hall. It also undermines the total friendly cooperation between me and ZHAO today. If you don't give me an explanation, do you think I HU ZHIGO? Good to bully.
regardless of whether you are a disciple of the Temple of Heaven. Do you know the alchemist of Tianshi Hall? Just now, with the Dan medicine black, not slip autumn at first glance. Not a bit of Dan light and color. It doesn't deserve to be called a pill at all.
That's my master Tianshi. What do you know about the Dan medicine refined by the ancients?
Coincidentally, I happened to see the pills of Tianshi Hall today. Although the refining technique is not exquisite, but it's not going to be enough to use this fake drug, etc.
You fart. You are a thing to question. The Dan medicine of Tianshi Hall is, don't you just a vegetable who has been lying down for 3 years? Don't think you're on the fallen fairy. I know how to cultivate immortals and alchemy. Ouch.
Master HU is the power of Tianshi Hall. Is his medicine good or bad? Don't we know better than you?
Boy, if you're just trying to destroy. ZHAO and I have a total cooperation, which can be counted personal, but you have to say, the pills of my Tianshi Hall are fake. That's it. But it's not personal. It's just, the Temple of the Heavenly Master was sealed by the Lord of the country. Defamation of the Temple of the Heavenly Master should be committed for a crime.
Chen Xian, if you just want, with your side of the word, you framed the master's medicine. If it's fake, it will destroy my company's bright future. I can tell you that. You are so naive.
Zhao Mo, you really can't get in oil and salt. Once this batch of pills enters the market, your company's bankruptcy is a small matter once it involves human life. The whole family, this life is over.
I believe Master HU's character. If something really happened to my company, how can you worry about me when you're too happy?
That's how you look at me, isn't it? Then I have nothing to say and I should be kind. As a donkey liver lung.
Wait, lure me. Why do you want to leave with such a pat on your ass?
Master HU.
ZHAO, always you don't have to plead for him, so many guests watching. If this gets out, where is the face of my Tianshi Hall? Do I still do business with HUZHIGAO? Come on. The man in Tianshi Hall breaks his legs. Throw it out is. Who dares to slander my temple? That's Master Zhang of Tianshi Hall. I met him at the reception before.
Yes, I heard that he is a disciple of the Temple of Tianshi. High status HU Master Zhang Master. Should be your senior brother.
It's senior brother.
It turned out to be Master HU's senior brother. It is even more important to receive it well, Master Zhang. Your younger brother is here.
Junior brother.
Master HU, what's wrong with you? Master Zhang, the man must say this is fake medicine. Isn't this slandering Tianshi Temple? Master HU, wouldn't you say so?
Two masters, you're here at the right time. This man, defamation of the Temple of the Heavenly Master, is a heinous crime. You must not let him go. It's him. Mr. Chen, what are you doing here?
Master Zhang, are you mistaken for someone else?
Mr. Chen, we just met this morning.
You're just in time. This man claims to be disciples of the Temple of the Heavenly Master, peddling fake drugs here.
How dare you pretend to be Tianshi Hall? A layman discredit my temple. You dare to sell this kind of thing that is not as good as slag. 3. I just want to make some quick money. Takedown is. Send someone to seize his warehouse, Mr. Chen. You see, you can be satisfied with this treatment. Take it down as go. Master Zhang ZHAO total.
Master Zhang, what is he?
Mr. Chen is a guest of honor in my temple. The Heavenly Master has told us all to treat each other with courtesy.
Tianshi Hall honored guest.
How is it possible that this man is the Temple of the Heavenly Master? Mr. Chan is my distinguished guest of Tianshi Hall. What are you? Also dare to be rude to him.
If there is a problem with this pill, it will hurt people. You should always believe what I said before. What I said.
Believe we believe, don't we?
Yes, yes, yes.
I didn't expect our Chen Xian to be from the Temple of Tianshi. Honored guest.
I'll say my brother-in-law. It's definitely not a thing in the pool. My sister's eyes. It can't be wrong.
Since the good son-in-law is an honored guest of the Temple of Heaven. After that, you help. We, ZJO Group, got the Tianshi Hall. Isn't that the real pill? A word of things?
Brother-in-law was our bad before. You adults have a large number of certainly don't blame us, right?
Oh, Mom, he's all from Tianshi Hall. The distinguished guest, then the life and death of our ZHAO group and him. What relationship?
How can you say that? He just can't pull his face. Your husband and wife are still in this couple. What kind of overnight revenge?
He's disassociated with my master. Where is there any affection?
Why are these two fox?
How did you come?
I'm with my old couple. Is this strange, Miss CHAO? How many times has the old couple told you, this is my boyfriend?
WU very old Tianshi specially ordered. You and Mr. Chen are welcome to come here often. We'll leave now. Farewell.
I said, how did you become a guest of the temple of heaven? The original or rely on women?
One bowl of soft rice is not enough to eat, but two bowls to eat together.
The transformation of your two faces. It really didn't surprise me.
Did I say something wrong? If it wasn't Miss W. This descending fairy, do you think the temple of the heavenly master? I will respect you as an honored guest. You are really yourself. Do you have any skill?
After all, it is mud that can't help the wall, sister. We still think too highly of him.
I have nothing to say to him. Let's go.
How old unforgettable.
No, I'm just for her stubbornness and stupidity. Feel incredible.
Dad, okay. Master, my grandmother will live tomorrow. Home invited you to join.
Good.
Well, you're going to her grandmother's birthday party. Isn't this a public meeting with parents, really? Pissed me off.
What are you doing? Who is it? Ruajin in our family.
It's not that WYFEI she's in front of me. The most infuriating thing about inviting Chen Xian to meet parents. The deadwood Chen Xian. I agreed.
Hey. It turns out that this is the case. Come on, come on. Grandpa told you about this. He's probably not going to do it.
Really, Grandpa, don't lie to me.
Why did Grandpa lie to you? Marshall House, out of a fallen fairy. The whole summer. The sons and grandsons came one after another, go to ask for relatives. How can they see a Mr. Chen again?
Yeah, it's good.
Why don't you go too? Prepare 2 gifts and 1. In the name of our XU family. In his name of Mr. Chen.
Why?
Since the marshal's office doesn't like him, and you helped him. In his eyes you say Amin. Is the marshal's house good, or, how are you, a reasonable one?
Grandpa is not the Kuei is the prime minister of the dynasty. I know. I'll get ready.
Li Wanyan, son of Minister of the Ministry of Rights of Xia, offer the longevity pattern Jade Rui. I wish the old lady a long life. All the luck.
Goodly child polite.
Xinghao Ran. Present Song Hayani in charge. I wish the old lady a long life like a pine crane. Fu Lin Chi Tian.
Sheen child's heart. I brought the old lady, too. All right, let's all take our seats.
The children of several great scholars are here. Marshal W.'s face is really big. Don't you forget this Marshal's mansion. But there's a fallen fairy. I'm afraid these young men are not for that one. The fairy came. Shao Fei became a descendant fairy. The Marshal's mansion, can finally. The pressure on the North Cool Palace.
That's right. After looking at the whole summer, I see who still don't give we Marshall House face.
The birthday party is about to begin. Why hasn't Shao Fei come yet? She will be with him. The couple came together.
Sashido couple. Hey, I heard. She's a world-famous couple. A vegetable who has been in a coma for 3 years.
The problem is that his ex-wife. How is it possible to dump someone like that? Worthy of our Shao Fei.
Who says he doesn't deserve me?
Fairy WU is the target of Jadagia. Either the rich side. Or powerful. How can it be such a bland person? I don't understand what Miss WU sees in him. You are my family XIAO FEI's hostile.
Yes, uncle. He's my old man.
Kid, what degree do you have?
I graduated senior high school.
Then where are you now? It's delivery. Or is it moving bricks at the construction site?
I don't have a job at the moment.
Also right, after all, is it just? How can a vegetable who just woke up have a job?
Shall FEI, not uncle said you. Looking for such a thing to be our marshal's mansion. The future son-in-law came to celebrate his birthday today. Which of the sons and grandsons is not 10 million times stronger than him?
What kind of future son-in-law? How can such a person be worthy? Our grand lady of the marshal's house. Shall FEI, if this word gets out about marrying him, how can our marshal's mansion gain a foothold in the summer? Second brother, don't you think?
Sister-in-law. Shall Fei like whoever you like. I never interfere. Second brother, this is your fault. The gates of our marshal's mansion. Not all cats and dogs can get in.
Uncle and aunt are all guests. You were at grandma's birthday party. Treat guests so mean. It will only appear that our marshal's mansion is petty.
The distinguished guest asked for money, no power, no power. Why is an unknown man be a guest of our marshal house?
Yes, only likely child. And Xing child like this. People in high positions deserve us. A distinguished guest of the marshal's house. This kind of person also deserves us. The door of the marshal's house.
Lord W.U., don't say that either. Maybe. He's just here to eat. Ha, ha, ha.
Also to Jinming Aoi. I'll give him a bite to eat so as not to make people think our marshal's mansion is a little family.
Also like this kind of people at the bottom. I have never entered the door of the marshal's mansion in my life. I haven't eaten any delicacies. I'll have someone serve you a bowl later. You sit at the door and eat well. Can be sure to eat.
Uncle, I call you uncle. It's not for you to bully me.
Shall FEI, how do you help an outsider speak? We are all for your own good.
For me is to want to put me. Sell it for a good price.
Shao FEI, what are you talking about?
Alright, stop talking. What does a noisy family look like?
Master, for my sake today. Don't dispute with them. Let's sit down first.
Wait, I know today. It's the old lady's birthday. You came empty-handed. What good things do you want to be seated?
No money, no power, no birthday gift. Also want to sit at the door to squat down for me.
Who said Mr. Chen didn't bring a gift?
XU Fei's granddaughter XU Ruo Jin.
This is our birthday gift XU house. This other is Mr. Chen's birthday.
When is this man? XU Xiang's granddaughter met.
Miss XU, how do you replace this waste? Ah, no, how do you replace him? Come to send a gift.
Give him a birthday gift for my friendship with Mr. Chen. It's not too much, is it?
What is the relationship between the two of them? Does Miss XU want the public to rob Miss WU? Fake couple.
XURUO Zhen, stop it. Where did I make a scene? I'm serious.
Shao FEI second brother, you see clearly. Is he really what he is? He just divorced his ex-wife. Now with XU's granddaughter. Unclean Shao FEI. He is not worthy of you Shao FEI. It's not that Dad's talkative. He's outrageous, isn't he?
Dad, this is between me and him.
Private matter, you spend the day in the marshal's mansion. It's not a personal matter, old man. You also see this person. I can only eat soft rice and have no skill at all. Even send a gift, all under the guise of others. How do people like you deserve to be us? What about the son-in-law of the marshal's house? Shall Fei come?
Miss XU, thank you for your kindness. But I've prepared a birthday present. To the old gentleman.
Master, you refined this before. The dregs of the peerless golden pill.
Yes, Dan Slag is too good to give her.
I understand, but it's too expensive.
What a mess this thing.
A pile of dregs. I've seen birthday gifts. I have never seen anyone who delivers tonic. Delivery of medicine residue.
Shao FEI on this stupid thing. You said it was valuable. I know you want to favor him. You can't lie with your eyes like this.
I heard that the Dan slag delivered was too good to be delivered. Giving it to the old lady is outrageous. Gifts don't give the best.
Too good an old gentleman is not blessed.
Let's have a look. Is this human language?
I'm not wrong.
Unbridled.
Grandma, he didn't mean that.
He made it all clear. Do you still have to defend him?
The old lady is just immortal and old and weak. Can't enjoy the immortal golden pill. Even if you enjoy this dregs, it is also her extraordinary blessing.
You're talking nonsense. You're all in the marshal's house. XIAO face such a fairy. You actually said that our old lady is not blessed.
Mom, look at him. It is simply unscrupulous not to be a son of man.
Shao FEI, you throw him out.
Grandma.
Who are you going to blow out?
Little Tiancher, you're just in time for this man. With a pile of Dan dregs to celebrate, we're about to dispose of him.
It turned out that this man was the old prince of WU. You get a bunch of Dan slag over here. What is the so-called awe?
He even said that the old lady only deserves Dan dregs. Isn't this insulting the old lady?
How can WU old prince? Gao Dishuan deserves it. A golden pill. Zhang Mingdao of Tiancher Hall presents 1. 3 Qin Palace collection of gold Dan. Wish old WU June life and Tianchi.
Little Tiancher can come to celebrate his birthday in person. The old body has been very happy. I didn't think he could send one like this. Heavy gift.
The golden pill of the Temple of the Heavenly Master, comparable to those jade and famous paintings. It's too expensive.
That's for sure. This golden pill, at least that value, 1 billion.
Where, I and Xiao Fei are old friends. A mere golden pill is not enough.
Xiao FEI, did you see? The somebody else's little celestial teacher can take the value. 1 billion's golden pill to celebrate. Not like some people. Just take some crap. To fool us all.
You guys really have no eyes. Just my Dan slag, compared with the golden pill in your hand. 100 times better.
100 times, you know. This pill is the treasure of the Temple of the Heavenly Master. My master personally refined it. How dare you say these dregs of yours? 100 times stronger than my master's pills.
Xiao Fei, why did you find such a person? What about a man with no face and no skin?
My master will not lie.
What a mess, master. Get him out of here.
No, he's my old man. I must marry him.
You want to get married. Also can only marry that.
King Bailiang came to celebrate his birthday. The king of Bailiang is the enemy of the marshal's mansion. Why is he here? Bailiang Wang is making trouble this time. Such a big battle also deliberately picked the old gentleman. I'm afraid the birthday party is not coming. Come to make trouble. Pang Shi Tong, today is my mother's birthday. You just bring people in like that. What do you mean?
W. Marshal, why nervous? Although there are contradictions between you and me, but the old prince passed his life. Can this king not come to celebrate his birthday?
Celebration.
This is a gift from the king. Heshabi. I wish the old gentleman longevity than Nanshan. I wish to marry W. Fairy Bailiang Palace. And Yuanshire House. Jin Jinskuda.
Sui Ho Zhu and Shirbai. This is the spring and autumn two treasures. Where is this full of sincerity? This is clearly to make Marshal W.U. ride a tiger difficult. That's right, King Bailiang is ambitious. I want to marry a fairy to see how Marshal W.U. dealt with it. Slow Lord. Isn't it a bit abrupt?
W. Fairy. What do you think?
I don't want.
Xiao Fei, how can you refuse? Your Highness's kindness.
Even the sovereign himself. The door-to-door marriage to resolve the feud between the two families. Isn't this a good thing that everyone is happy?
Fairy W, if you and I get married, our two families, is it not good to turn hostility into friendship?
Not good. He's the one I want to marry.
Marry him what he is.
He is my WUYIFEI's hostel, is the future son-in-law of the Marshall house.
You're the vegetable who's been in a hospital bed for 3 years. What qualifications do you have to marry a fairy? Then what qualifications do you have? The king. It is the only different surname Wang in Daxia, under one man above 10,000. Martial arts power is monstrous. Do you think Ben Wang is qualified? But a king of ants. Really take yourself seriously.
You dare to talk to the sovereign, Chen Xian. On par.
Whether he's qualified or not is up to me.
W fairy, why should you do this? Wronged themselves. Marry this man. If you and I form a union with W family, and Pang home will be Big Summer, the top family.
Shall fei, don't let it down. The Lord's kindness. The sovereign proposed that the two families be married for our Yuan Sherfu. That is a great good thing.
No need. This is the man I want. WUYFEI, I'll let you give.
Xiao Fei, you have to think it over. Is your personal happiness important, or is it our entire Marshall mansion? The future is important.
Xiao Fei, this charlatan. What can he give you? Look at the prince. He brought the national treasure spring and autumn, but what about him? Bring a bunch of broken Dan scum.
You really don't know gold and jade in your eyes. What is the use of Dan slag can not only be cured the old lady's legs, and make her old again, to regain the face of youth.
Nonsense. My mother's leg is in a wheelchair. For more than 20 years, we've been searching for famous doctors. No one can cure you with this little. Dan Slag wants to cure you, so don't daydream.
Rejuvenation. Recovery youth Chen Xian. Even my master can't do this. With you as a charlatan.
Don't make fun of my old age. This is outrageous. Come on, get him out of here.
I'll see who dares to touch him.
Master, why are you here?
Lord, you are here too. What happened?
Tianchi, you are just in time. This man is fooling the old lady with broken medicine dregs.
How does the old Tianchi say yes? Marshall's mother. This person actually let me eat this dregs. This is not an insult to the old body.
Hey, master, nobody wants these things. What are you doing picking it up?
Don't dirty your hands. What do you know? This is all the dregs of peerless elixir, then the treasure of my temple of heaven. It's 100 times better.
What?
This man brought out something better than the collection of Tianchi Hall.
Heavenly Master, are you wrong?
What? You mean old nonsense? Old Taijun. You might as well give it a try. Old lady, what is your status and how can you eat this? Something of unknown origin.
Grandma, I believe my master's pills.
You can trust the old man.
Since the old master, saying, then, try it on your old body.
Mom.
This. It's really a magic pill. A flow of heat directly into my legs off.
The old lady gets up and takes 2 steps.
Kid, don't think the Heavenly Master is backing you up. You just think your stupid dregs can cure all diseases.
Wait, go get my faucet crutches. Quick. Really good.
Mom, your face.
Mom, your hair.
Legs are good and people are getting younger. How is this possible?
This really has the effect of mirrors. Mom. Really, really good. The magic medicine is really the magic medicine.
Grandma, he's eligible now. Did you become the son-in-law of our Marshall's mansion?
Sure.
What about you? Do you have any comments?
No problem.
The old prince said he was qualified. Then that qualifies.
Lord, our son-in-law. Not bad.
Let's go.
Chen Xian has received Wu family. If he goes on like this, he'll be mixed up. The son-in-law of the Marshall house. You're too kind to her. You're treating her grandmother's leg again. It's your eccentricity again.
Did I not save your grandfather's life?
My grandfather is sick again and needs you to save him.
You're not lying to me.
How could I make fun of your grandfather's life?
Ladies and gentlemen, I have something important to do. I won't be with you for a while. We went to dinner together.
Well, since XU phase is physically ill, then please.
Remember to go back to the Marshall's house for dinner when you are busy.
Ah.
Xiao Fei. This old man. It's really extraordinary, even this magic medicine can take out.
Master, these peerless pills, aren't you the only one who can refine these dregs? Maybe you gave it to him.
Nonsense. What do you know? Your confinement is not over. Go back to Tianchi Mansion.
Follow Master's orders.
There are still some things in the old temple of Taijun. I'll leave now. Master Xiaotian is right. If there are still people in the summer, there's only one person who can make this peerless dregs. It can only be the Heavenly Master.
Take the Dan dregs refined by others in our Yuanzhou mansion. Swing Xiao Fei. This is the man you're looking.
It's not like this.
You shut up. I almost got caught up in your little lovely to deceive.
Master, I still don't understand. Why are you helping the man Chen Xian? And why do you want to put peerless pills? Dan Slag, give it to him.
What do you know, Mr. Chen? Not ordinary people.
Master, this Xiao Fei, no matter who it is, you see she is Grand Miss of Yuan Shifu. She is a fairy. What does Chen Xian deserve her?
What do you say, fairy?
The fairy of the descendant searching. Isn't it Xiao Fei? This is not what you told me. The lords.
Bullshit, are you saying? The golden light that descended upon the earth. That's Jiang Jigang.
Master, what do you mean? The fallen immortal is a man.
That's right.
Does Master already know who he is? Oh, Master, don't be a suspense. Look, all over the world who do not know you. Sit in the temple of Tianchi. This is the world's business. You're all clear if you count on your fingers.
The sky cannot be leaked.
Before that, the golden light outside the window. I know, Master. Did you get the advice of the fallen immortal? So Dan Dao became.
It's not a great understanding. Quite a lot.
The Master has already seen it. And that man. Not Wuyfei Master. Please.
What do you say Wuyfei is not even a demise?
Wuyfei is so bold. How dare you pretend to be a fallen immortal? Please ask the prince for an order. All right, subordinate, bring her here.
Not bad. Ben Wang is worried. I didn't expect to catch the handle of Wu Zhenxiong. His daughter pretended to be a fallen immortal. Anger Tianwei is a suicide. Take this opportunity today. The entire Marshall house. Clear it together.
The sovereign depends on what he sees. That Chen Xian can't let you forget. He hit you in the face in public. The subordinates implore the sovereign to give me some troops. I'd like to share your worries with that Chen Xian. Eradicate together.
He's a worm, but today, it really upset Ben Wang. I'll leave it to you.
Yes.
Order down to rectify the soldiers and horses surrounding the marshal's house.
Yes. Hang Shi Tong, what are you doing here? My family Xiao Fei has explicitly rejected you.
The king is not here to promote marriage this time. Take it down for me.
Pang Shi Tong, what are you doing here?
Pang Shi Tong, how dare you? The marshal's house is sealed by the Lord. Even if you are the only different surname Wang in Dasha, you can't be presumptuous here either.
That's right. Don't you dare. Do you want to rebel?
The marshal house is surrounded by my men. Your marshal's house has no military power.
What the hell does he want?
Pang Shi Tong, siege marshal house. The crime of great adversity. Aren't you afraid of the Lord blaming you?
No matter how great my sins are, you can pretend to be them. Is it a great crime to be exiled from the world?
Shall FEI, you are posing as a fallen immortal.
What makes you say I'm impersonating?
If you are really a fallen immortal, does the king dare to come to Yuan Shifu to be presumptuous? Am I not afraid that you will cut me with a sword?
Shall Fei,
I can cut you with a sword now.
Then you cut me try. Don't pretend. I already know that the world has been exiled. He's a guy, so can't be you.
Shall Fei, you got us all killed.
How dare you? What kind of fallen immortal? What kind of world couple? It turns out that you made up all your nonsense to repent your marriage. You said that if you married Bailiang earlier, it would be nothing. Is it all gone?
Shall FEI, this is the crime of deceiving the king. Can you marry the king of Bailiang now? We can keep the marshal's mansion.
It's too late. You really think I have a crush on her? The identity of the fallen immortal, she has no identity. Nothing is your marshal's mansion. Also nothing.
Pang Shi Tong, even our family shall FEI. The fairy's identity is in doubt. You did not have the permission of the Lord. A lynching of the Grand Master of the marshal's house. Do you really want to rebel?
Rebellion. This king has the power of the world. What about rebellion? I like it. She is the identity of the fallen fairy, and you. It's just a step for me to pull up the fairy.
Are you trying?
Good tomorrow. I will sacrifice in Sendai. Hold a grand ceremony. We'll invite the exiled immortals to watch the ceremony in person. Then I will use your blood, cleansing you posing as exiled immortals. The sins committed.
Pang Shi Tong, if you touch me, my master will never let go of you.
Our Yuan Shifu is not at all Pang Shi Tong's opponent, the man. What else can he do?
He's already on his own. Come on. Take it all. Isn't this XU phase good?
Maybe it's okay now.
Ruo Jin, how can you cheat? What about Mr. Chen?
Didn't you say your heart hurts?
Why hasn't YIFEI returned the news?
Why haven't you seen me in 3 minutes? I miss it very much.
That's not what I meant. I mean, I don't know what is going on over there at YIFEI yet.
Let's care about yourself first.
What do you mean?
The king of Bailiang has just copied the marshal's mansion. WYFEI is also her fake fairy, has been sent to prison.
How dare you?
Come on.
Can't come.
Zhang Mingdao, my prime minister's office, and your Tianshi Hall. How dare you run? What does it mean to kill people in my family?
It's just the prime minister's office. I represent it now. It's Bailiang Wangfu. I only have one request. Surrender Qin Xian. I can spare you not to die.
The small celestial teacher was reduced. A dog in Bailiang Palace is really sad.
The king of North Liang is now in his heyday and far from immortal. It's only one step away. It's better to follow him than to follow that. The old man is strong.
Zhang Tianshi really taught a good apprentice.
A word to people. Or don't pay.
Mr. Chen saved my life. Today, I have to protect even if I die. Mr. Chen's comprehensive.
Chen Xian is the man I XURU Ocean look. I'll see who dares to touch him.
Qin Xian, it seems that you are just a person who will hide. The man behind the woman. Kill me.
Since they have Shao FEI. If you don't get into the tiger's den, you might as well do what you want. See what they're up. You don't touch them. I can go with you.
Chen Xian.
You.
Miss XU in order to protect. My life is willing to give up my life. I can't thank you enough, but this thing. Shun Xian, don't want to drag you down.
Kid, you know. Let's go.
Grandpa, how can you let them take Qin Xian?
When Mr. Chen was taken away, no half panic, I'm afraid. He's got his own strategy. What a figure he is, you. Don't worry.
I went to Bailiang Wangfu to ask for help. He Peng Shi Tong dares not to release him. I set fire to his palace in Bailiang.
How dare you come back? Aren't you afraid that the old way will shoot you?
Master, people go high. Water flows low. This is also no way to things.
Tianshi Temple. How can I be as clean as I am? Nguyen dance in Bailiang Palace.
Master, haven't you seen the exiled immortal? The sovereign asked you to bring him a message at noon tomorrow. Come to sacrifice Sendai.
What makes you think? Can I please move the exile fairy?
You can rest assured of the sovereign's invitation. No one can refuse. At noon tomorrow, the prince plans to offer sacrifices to Sendai. Prepare for the enchantment ceremony. Canonize the immortals of the world as 9 immortals. Please tell him to come to the ceremony.
The exiled immortal transcends the earthly world. How can you personally participate in this small Fengchan ceremony?
He better come or else. I North Cool 100,000 cavalry. The temple of the heavenly master will be destroyed at any time.
Since you know the old road, can give the fallen fairy a word. How dare you destroy my temple? Aren't you afraid of being exiled?
Do you really think that your temple, how important it is to the fallen immortals? What you Tianshi Temple can give, I can give more from Bailiang Palace.
Master, I think you must not want this. The Millennium Inheritance of Tianshi Hall. Destroy it in your hands.
Shut up. I'm not your master anymore.
The survival of the temple of the old celestial master. But in your hands you don't want to be. The sinners of the temple of the heavenly master had better follow. I mean to do.
I can invite the fallen immortal. Go to your ceremony. But
I can't leave him to you. Without you as a lover. The outlaw who pretended to be an exiled immortal. How could they be arrested?
You're the one who told the secret.
WYFEI fake immortal. Death is a sin. Tomorrow at the ceremony, Marshall's family and Chen Xian, the man, will be on the Sendai. Be burned alive.
Miss WU is your old friend. How can you do anything to the Marshall house?
Marshall's house. Its fall is doomed by the master. You should have arrived early.
If I could count it up to the beginning. I won't accept you as a treacherous apprentice.
WUYFEI, I can implore the sovereign. Spare her life, but her so-called. The old couple must die.
You guys as Mr. Chin.
Facing Bailiang cavalry. He's been caught without a fight.
How dare you?
WUYFEI fake immortal. Chen Xian is also an accomplice. King Bailiang arrested on crime. What's wrong?
Master, I know. You have a relationship with that kid named Chun. Otherwise, we wouldn't have refined the hard work. Give him the golden pill dregs, his safety, and the survival of the temple of the heavenly master. You should know how to choose.
You'll be sorry.
The old master, this is not up to you to worry about. You give him my message. He's coming. I canonized him as 9 immortals. Admired by thousands of people, he will not come. You will see the temple of the heavenly master. Floating corpses everywhere. Let's go.
Master, take care of yourself.
Ha 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 ha. You idiots. Delusion to climb to the world and exile immortals. But I don't know that you have already put this. The exiled immortal offended to death.
If the exiled immortal does not come, what to do?
Don't worry. The words of the destruction of Tianshi Hall have been released. Even if your master asks for the exiled immortal, also want to ask him to come over.
What if the exiled immortal gets angry? The wrath of the true immortals is not us mortals able to withstand.
Do you think I really invited the fallen immortals? Canonize him a fairy name?
What do you mean?
If he's willing to cooperate, hand over real money and power to help me set foot on it. I would like to offer the method of the fairy road. Receive the Dragon Balls of the Great Summer National Games.
Well, what if he doesn't cooperate?
Then I will use the power of mortals. Juicien.
I didn't expect WU's family to be like this. We've been ruined. It's all because this WUIFEI is pretending to be something. The exiled immortal was caught by the king of Northern Cool. That's why it's so bad.
WU Jinxion, look at the good daughter you gave birth to. WU's Marshall Mansion. The efforts of 3 generations were ruined by her birth.
Xiaofi, the end of the fight against the king of North Liang. You saw.
Zhang Mingdao, you despicable.
Survival of the fittest. This is called knowing the times. You my feelings for many years. Xiaofi, whether you are what fallen fairy, as long as you agree to marry me, I will spare you one life.
Don't even think about it. My master will come and save me.
What time is it now? You're still thinking about him.
The boy who lived in the world is not a good man at first sight. By now, the soles of your feet have been smeared with oil. You expect him to save us.
Yes, what can you do now to sacrifice Sendai? All of them have been surrounded by 100,000 fighters from the king of North Liang. You tell me how he came to save us.
With my master's ability, it's only 100,000 yuan.
Your master will come. But not to save you, but to be buried with you. Somebody bring him up.
How is it possible?
I caught him with my own hands.
Master, what's going on?
Can also how to return a responsibility in the face of the North Cool King. 100,000 fighters, he is a charlatan. In addition to obediently give up. What else can be done?
Little Tiancher, it's WUIFEI pretending to be a fallen fairy. It has nothing to do with us.
Yes, it is an impersonation. A man who pretended to be an immortal. To kill them with us really. No relationship at all.
Yes, we are willing to give the marshal's house to the king of North Liang just for a chance to live.
Uncle, how can you do this?
Shut up because you want us. Come down to such a point.
The king of North Liang is only interested in the exiled immortals. No interest in her mortal. But she also pretended to be high. Not willing to marry me.
Zhang Mingdao. I will not marry you if I die.
Did you hear that? It's her. Don't give you a way to live.
What happened to marrying little Tiancher? He is now. How many women around the king of North Liang want to marry him? You don't even have the chance. You just don't know what you're doing.
WUIFEI, are you going to put us killed all?
I'm happy when you're dead. Oh, I didn't expect it. The unstoppable Marshall Mansion. To fall into this field is simply do not live. Jinxian, who was proud of the spring breeze. I've become a prisoner.
A dirty look. I almost didn't recognize him like a beggar.
From a vegetative state to a lower order district. It's the best thing for you as a man.
Thank you for your kindness today. Invite us to come or else. I really didn't see a good show.
Chen Xian, I always said that. Relying on others is unreliable. At the fairy hunt, you were out of the limelight for this woman. Now the marshal's house has been cleared by the king of North Liang. You're nothing without this woman.
You only see the surface of things. You see what you want to see. You can't see the truth.
I only saw the surface from the Searching for Immortals conference. Which time did you not rely on the Marshal's mansion to cooperate with Dan Medicine?
After all, there is no Marshal's house. You're nothing without WUIFEI.
Seeing you in pain. Don't mention how happy I am.
Qin Xian, do you regret it now? I regret getting too close to this woman. They were implicated.
Of course, I regret the loss of the backer.
I've never had any backers. I rely on always be myself.
Rely on your own. If you're on your own, why are you here? Become a prisoner of the King of North Liang.
Can they still catch me?
Master?
Qin Xian, you're a prisoner. Still bragging about it.
If it weren't for me, I'd be bored, you man. I'm dying. Your mouth is still so hard. You don't really think there is. God's soldiers come to save you.
Qin Xian. This is not a fairy hunting conference, even WUIFEI. It's hard to protect yourself this time, but no one's coming to save you.
Shall FEI execution auspicious day. It's coming soon. What I said before, I'll give you one last chance.
Zhang Mingdao wants me to marry you. Don't even think about it.
I don't understand. What's so good about him? The two of us, after all these years of love, you didn't even want your life for him.
How could someone like you know me? This feeling for him.
Don't push me.
Zhang Mingdao, what are you?
Shut up, Qin Xian. Today's picture. I make you unforgettable.
Stop it.
How did she come?
You almost cut me off with this knife. WUIFEI, I am your savior. That's how you treat your savior. If I come one step later, you will be. An old friend was killed with a knife.
Miss Xu Fengchan ceremony. It was the Lord's approval. You came here to make trouble. The wrong place.
WUIFEI, your old friend. Faster than turning a book. A few days ago, I was at the gate of Tianzhi Hall one by one. XIOFEI is barking like a licking dog. I'm going to chop you to death today. I know people unknown. Take the blame.
XURUOJin, don't think you are the Prime Minister's granddaughter. I dare not touch you.
How Tianzhi Hall of small miscellaneous hair. Still want to move, this young lady can't come. You move to see.
Marshal's house angry. According to Daxia law, should be executed to sacrifice the true fairy. Today you come to Sendai to make trouble. Is it to make an enemy of the King of North Liang?
Who is the enemy of Qin Xian? It's the enemy of my Prime Minister's office.
The North Liang Palace has just destroyed the Marshal's mansion. Don't mind. Add you a Prime Minister's office.
Cut the crap and let it go.
Just because you also want Beiliang Wangfu to release people. Wishful thinking.
Of course I can't. It works.
This is Imperial Decree of the Lord of the State.
Our WU family is saved.
How about the Imperial Edict when the Lord of the Nation comes in person? Did you forget how to kneel? Or do you want to create the opposition of the Lord of the Nation?
Why don't you kneel down, you trash? Don't you think you haven't lived long enough?
When the time comes, the Lord of the country will investigate and you will have 10 heads. Not enough to
One
cut.
kneeling heaven and earth, two kneeling parents. I'm afraid the Lord of the Nation is on my knees. He can't afford.
Unbridled eye as a big Xia people. What's wrong with kneeling for the Lord of the country?
It means that the Lord of the country is not qualified to make me kneel down.
Chen Xian, why are you still so outside? Miss Xu kindly rushed to Sendai to save you, but you have to go against the Lord and seek your own death.
Miss Xu Qin Xian despises the Lord of the Nation. It's a crime of great disrespect.
Shut up, Qin Xian, kneel free.
Why is he a prisoner?
The Lord of the Nation ordered Qin Xian to avoid kneeling. Why don't you accept?
Dare not.
Xiao Yu. The Marshal's house is my confidant. For the Great Xia. The Minister of Killing. Special pardon WU family crimes. Chin this. Why are you still not quick to release people?
Release.
Wait a minute. This edict is false.
See also Prince. What do you mean?
forgery is full of loopholes. Even the national seal is not covered. Xuruotian, how dare you?
Xuruotian, you fake the imperial edict.
Prince Xuruotian false edict. That's the death sentence of the 9 clans.
Let's get Xuruotian. This is your Prime Minister's office. Criminal evidence of deception. I remember you and the Prime Minister's office. After the Fengchan ceremony is completed in the east, you take people to raid the Prime Minister's office. Can't a flea stay?
Small understand.
Chen Xian, no wonder you were so confident. Do you think there is no marshal's house? And the Prime Minister's office to back you up, isn't it?
Boy, you don't always hope. Are they all pinned to the Prime Minister's office? I will be in the name of the King of the North Ghoul. Kill the entire Prime Minister's office. And then in front of you. Fuck this woman.
Spree my hands.
I've changed my mind now. I'm gonna do it in your face. Fuck this woman.
Death.
Qin Xinli is less than a sovereign now. You dare to play LIS.
Your boy still has the means. What did you say before you said Ben King? Is it just the king of the ant colony?
It turns out that this man has sinned against the sovereign before. This time you're dead.
Liang Wang is the king of kings, looking at the whole summer, except for the high state leader. Who dares to disrespect the sovereign? Qin Xian sped on the runner. It's a dead end.
What is the lord of the nation in front of the king?
Prince. Xuruotian in collaboration with Qin Xian. She should be executed together.
How could I let her die so easily?
What do you mean?
Aren't you quite capable, between 2 big ladies? It was a good time, man. Tie Xuruotian to me. I'll show you how they're doing today. Die in front of your eyes.
Pang Shi Tong, you bastard, I can't even be a ghost. Let go of you. Don't scold, save your strength. I scold him, he's not happy. If he's not happy, I'll be happy.
I dare to keep my mouth shut when I die. Cut her off.
Imperial Edict.
Grandpa, you're finally here.
Jiao Edict will deal with you later.
If I don't stop them. By the time you get back from the palace, they'll have us executed.
Pang Shi Tong, king of North Liang.
This imperial edict of yours should not also be false, right?
Unbridled country master Imperial Pin, which Rongda and others speculated. Are you suspecting that Ben is spreading a false imperial edict? Or are you doubting the 6 Shanshu behind me? False edict.
Prime Minister and 6. How is it possible to pass on a false imperial edict?
That's not kneeling down to answer the order.
What about the Lord's decree?
Bold Pang Shi Tong dare to throw away the imperial edict. Are you trying to rebel?
The king will set foot on the ferry road today. Why fear this little imperial edict?
You.
Don't worry about them. Keep cutting. First, cut off this Grand Marshal W. Jin Xiong for me.
Dad.
How did this happen?
I didn't think I'd W you home. It's going to die. Get in. It's you. You got caught.
I'm here to save you.
I don't think you escaped. Have you been arrested?
Marshal W, guess what? Why Shao Fei? Will call me master.
Like you. Marshal, there you are. We all thought you were captured by the king of North Liang. What is this, Marshal? What's wrong with you? Of course this is our camp, that boy. I was sent to. Thousands of miles away from the barracks is he. Marshal. King Bailiang intended to conspiracy and order. Immediately gather the army and march to Sendai. Yes.
How can a man become a piece of wood? Impossible, impossible. How did a person turn into a piece of wood just now?
I don't know. He was a real person just now.
Cut them all today. The king wants to see who dares to play tricks under the king's nose.
Yes.
Don't.
Kneel down.
Hey, don't. Aw.
Pang Shi Tong, it's time for you to die. I thought you were this WUWN division of the 1st British name. I was killed by a knife. I didn't expect it. You old thing is quite dead. How can I die if you're not dead, old thing? Ah.
W.U. Zhenxiong, you're a golden cicada. How is it done?
I naturally have a superior help.
Master, that's just some cover-up. You just dodged a bullet. You can handle it. The current situation.
Pang Shi Tong, you're in great trouble. Still so rampant.
Immersive. I North Cool 100,000 cavalry. UV surrounded the place. You just escaped. Don't you dare come here this time. You will surely die.
Bailiang, you want Iron Riders. World famous binge. Why? I'd like to see it.
Order to go down to Bailiang cavalry. Crush them.
Report. His Highness, Bailiang, 100,000 cavalry have been wiped out.
What? You did it.
Yes, your 100,000 cavalry. Already surrounded by my marshal's mansion. The whole army was wiped out.
Impossible.
Nothing impossible, Pang Shi Tong. You're a wolf, ambitious and sinful. Last night, the Lord of the Nations has given the Grand Marshal Hufu to W. Mobilize the national military forces. Qin Wang, you. Dead time has come.
Alright, you guys are counting on me. I'm gonna cut down your daughter and sacrifice it to heaven.
Pang Shi Tong, do you still want to see the fallen immortal?
Master, why are you here?
Shut up. I'm not like you, a disciple who deceived the teacher and destroyed the ancestor.
Master.
Zhang Mingdao, you think. Do you have a bright future with Bailiang Palace? I've just come from the street outside of Sendai, where the corpse lay thousands of miles of blood floating pestle. He even is proud Bailiang cavalry. What makes you think you'll have a bright future with him?
What Bailiang cavalry? The king doesn't care. What I care about is the exiled immortals.
Lord Fairy, he's already here. How is it possible that the exiled immortal is here?
Who is the exiled immortal?
Say, who is the exiled immortal?
Far in the sky, near in sight. It is to descend from the world and exiled immortals.
He is a fallen immortal. Master, I admit he knows something. But he could never be immortal.
Master, are you mistaken? He's a man who's been in bed for 3 years.
If he is exiled from the world, then Lao Zi is the Jade Emperor.
This is the man who can be exiled from the world.
Pang Shi Tong, you guys deserve it. You've been reduced to this.
Well, since you said he was. The king of the fallen immortal wants to see it. What the hell is he capable? How is it possible? Who the hell are you? I am this world. The only fairy.
Immortal. Invulnerable. The real immortal body, he is really. I fell from the world to immortal. I personally captured the exiled immortal. I didn't think he was really exiled from the world. I have no eyes. Will admit the mistake, really exiled fairy.
Hey, Mom, what's wrong with you?
It's me. The son-in-law who was delivered to the door was abruptly pushed away. It turns out that he can really protect. Our family has been rich for 100 generations. Oops.
This is good. I'll take it.
Chen Xian, are you really a fallen fairy?
Xiaomo, I told you before, you don't believe your stubborn belief. My patron is the Marshal's house, and the two ladies of the Prime Minister's office.
Chen Xian, you know,
Xiaomo. Don't you understand? Our fate. Already done.
The exiled immortal is Xiofei's companion of the world. The rise of our WU family is unstoppable.
Oh, I didn't expect it. Our grandson-in-law turned out to be immortal. God bless.
Did you already guess that he was exiled from the world? I don't have to guess. I already told you. We, because of the coincidence in the world, have become a vegetable. Together, they soar back to the celestial world. I became his apprentice. We have been practicing together for more than 10,000 years. I don't know about it myself. Right, Grandpa?
See Lord Fairy.
Impossible. How could you possibly be the supreme immortal? I told you, even if you are the king of North Liang, but also in my eyes, it's just a bigger ant.
The Lord lost. We completely lost.
This king has the power of the world. More than 100 battles, large and small, not a single defeat. The king cannot lose. You are really the immortal king of the world today, with the power of mortals. Zhu Xian.
Ah, crap. This Dragon Ball contains my big summer national luck. North Liang Wang Qianhong to accommodate Dragon Balls is to improve the realm.
Master, be careful. Chen Xian, get out of the way.
This king is now a national fortune. All evil will not invade, even if you are the true immortal king. Also must be punished to take life. I don't know the so-called.
Terrible.
What's up, Master Tiancher?
This Dragon Ball. It's the deity of my Daxia town. The national movement suppresses many. The demons of ancient times can now be the king of Northern Cool. For a selfish desire to forcibly extract national movement in Dragon Ball, causing the seal to loosen, make many demons and ghosts take this opportunity to escape.
What?
These demons escape the flying man, afraid of the near future. It will be a big disaster.
Don't worry, I'm here. Those demons will not turn out what spray.
Nine-tailed fox. You escaped too.
It's Lord the Hunger. Sealed for 3,000 years. The smell on you. Why is it still so smelly?
I managed to escape. Should think about it. How to rule this world.
Can't you see that immortal can smash Dragon Balls with one palm? His accomplishments are no small matter.
This person must be my demon race, the greatest resistance on the road to revival. We must find a way to eradicate it. After seeing the demon, kill the god. 1,000 generations. Unification of 3 bound.
Nine-tailed fox blood magic up.
Under.
Nine-tailed foxes are proficient in charm. Let the hunger assist you. The little fairy in the world, I'll leave it to you. Yes, the subordinate must let him fall into the magic path.